options depending on where Liverpool's going to kick it to.
Anthony Jafrida starting running back tonight for Fayetteville Manlius. Set to kick it away from the 40-yard line.
For Liverpool is number 24, Tyler Vivacqua.
Vivacqua, excuse me. Main kicker for this Warrior squad. Friday night lights action underway now. It's booted low on the ground. That's picked up by Fox. Fox at the 30. He gets through. He is past the 30 and up to the
outstanding return to the
return by Noah Fox.
Fayetteville Manlius 47-yard line by number 34, Noah Fox.
Yeah, and it was
First and 10
Samuel
Hornets.
Binziger to make the tackle, and he wrapped up a really fast Fayetteville Manlius returner there, because if he didn't, he would have gone easily to 6.
The Hornets starting on their own 46. Call for 47. 11:53 on the clock. First down. In the backfield, Rowan Spates. Now in motion, Jafrida. He gets the ball and is stopped immediately.
Oh, wait, I think
there was a
they might have had
fumble.
it.
Does Liverpool have it? Yes, they do.
Yeah, Gabe, I don't know if you saw it. I didn't really know if I saw it either, but it looked like the quarterback for, that's Jack Bird, immediately got the snap
Liverpool
and was
Warriors
looking down
recovered.
trying to find the ball, and I think
Liverpool
Liverpool
ball,
immediately
first
picked
and
it up.
In fact, we see the rain already factoring in. The first play from scrimmage, a fumble given up by the Hornets, and now Liverpool ball with great field position.
Yeah, what's unfortunate about that is the field position for FM coming into this, because they had a really good return and they were almost at the 50-yard line, and instead now Liverpool has the good field position.
Johnson Doney, starting quarterback, hands it off directly to Christian Coppin, who is brought down, not quite brought down, but the whistle is blown.
Tackled by number 51, Jackson Schwab. Carried by number 35, Isaiah Morris. For 1 yard, Liverpool, 2nd and 9.
At least for FM, a good defensive stop right off the bat. Liverpool not going anywhere on that one.
The things they do better defensively. Stop the run. Of course, they're familiar with it. Sidoni in the gun. 3 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Takes a snap. Direct handoff to Coppin. Coppin breaks through for a gain of 4.
Tackle on the play by number 89, Vincent Hunt.
5, maybe 4 for Liverpool.
Yeah, Coppin, 5'4", 185. He's a little.
Ball
he's
carried
a little,
by number 14,
guy out
Christian
there.
Coppin.
It's pretty interesting because you got 3
Liverpool ball,
running backs out right now.
3rd and 5.
Liverpool, a team that can also run it pretty well, but certainly the better passing team in this matchup. Same formation. 3rd down and 4 from the FM 41. Snap taken, fake handoff, throw over to Grandinetti. He gets the first down and more down the far sideline. He is taken down around the 25. A great play call on 3rd down by the Warriors.
Number 4,
yeah, we haven't seen the FM offense yet. Those
tackled
are
on the
things
play
that
by
get them
number
into
9,
trouble,
Owen
because
McCarthy for the Hornets.
FM's not the type of team to do what
Liverpool
Liverpool just did.
ball,
Those
1st
plays,
and 10
10-yard passes,
on
something that
Fayetteville Manlius
FM is not
26 yard
familiar with. They're a big run team. We're going to see that when they come back out on offense.
Liverpool 6 yards away from the red zone. Once again, 3 receivers to the left of Sindoni. Sindoni takes the snap. Another handoff to Coppin. Coppin squeezes through the line and gets about 3 as he's taken down on the far side of the field.
Number 45,
fast.
Joe Sullivan on the tackle for the
line of scrimmage,
Fayetteville
and
Manlius
he's
Hornets.
immediately a threat to the defense.
At his
4 yards
size,
on the carry
5'4".
for the Warriors.
Actually, I wrote down 185 on. He's actually
2nd and 6.
145.
Wow.
You
From
have
the
to just
FM
squeeze through that
22
line,
yard.
don't you?
Mm-hmm. You got to trust your defenders. They open up just enough space, and they don't really have to open up a lot because of the size.
2nd and 6 from the 22. Liverpool knocking on the door with just under 9.5 to go in the first quarter. Receiver in motion. It's Devereaux over to the right. Sidoni looks to him, throws. Devereaux gets up and catches the ball. Yes, he
Number
got it on the
12,
far
John Sindoni,
sideline.
quarterback,
That's another
completes
first
the
down
pass
for
to number
Liverpool.
18,
They are into the
Jaden
red zone
Devereaux.
inside the 15 for the Warriors.
That's something
Reception is
FM,
good
they
for
have to
Liverpool,
have those
first
bodies
down.
that were there just
At
leap
the
up and
Fayetteville Manlius
attempt to
15-yard line.
at least block the ball or put up a contest, because what just happened there is you had two or three defenders around the area and you just let a Liverpool receiver go up and get it.
Jaden Devereaux, 5'11 junior. That's his 20th catch on the season. Same formation once more. 3 receivers, 2 Sindoni's left. This time he fakes the handoff, throws to Devereaux again in the flats, and he dropped it.
Incomplete pass to number 18,
By
Jaden
Sidoni,
Devereaux.
but still, you got to make that
Coming
catch.
up, second
Yeah, a
and
bit
10,
high and a lot of
Liverpool
heat on
Warriors.
it too, so a very tough ball to catch. But nonetheless, it should have been brought down, and a big break for FM, because if he catches that ball, he's getting really close to the goal line, potentially in.
And again, the weather factoring in. I'm sure that was a hard ball to catch. It's been raining since about an hour and a half before kickoff, and it's showing no signs of stopping right now.
And Sindoni's done a good job of really keeping his hands dry and throwing some really good balls.
Second and 10 for Liverpool. Sindoni, the pitch to Grandinetti. Grandinetti on the sweep, going to the near side. He gets a gain of about
Tackled by
6.
number 11, Anthony Giuffrida, and number
7 or 8.
13, Gavin Toper.
And that will make it 3rd down and 3 from the 7-yard line.
And a long drive already for Liverpool, and this is what's going to wear down the FM defense.
3rd and 3 for
Struggled all
Liverpool
season.
from
They've
the
given up
Fayetteville Manlius 9-yard line.
at least 40
Third down.
points in all their games but one, where they gave up just 33. So the defensive side definitely needs to stay strong here.
This drive nearing the 4-minute mark. Sindoni on 3rd and 3. Handoff to Morrison. I think he
Handoff is to number
right to the line
35,
of
Isaiah
scrimmage, to
Morris.
the
He's
offensive
tackled
line,
on
right
the
before the line
6-yard
to
line.
gain. He sure did. That'll make it 4th and 1. He went down
Excuse me,
right as he
number
hit the line.
45.
It looked like he hit one of his
Jones.
linemen and just went immediately down.
Coming up,
It
4th
seemed like
and
his
2
goal was to barrel his way into the
from
end
the
zone.
Fayetteville
So he barreled his
Manlius
way right into the back of
6-yard
the lineman.
line. 4th and 2.
4th and 2. And the Warriors are going for it. Jumbo set out there. Isaiah Morris in the backfield. Sidoni, the shotgun snap. He takes it himself. What a fake. Over to the far side of the field. Touchdown, Warriors. What a play call by Liverpool.
Number
And they
12,
strike
John
first.
Sindoni,
6-0
quarterback
Warriors.
keeper.
Not a bad idea at
It
all.
was
You're
good
that close to
for
the
a
goal line.
touchdown for
4th down. Your
Liverpool
offense has been
Warriors.
moving really well. And a really good play call by Liverpool. A quarterback sneak. A little bit of Garrett Schrader action in Syracuse, huh?
John Sindoni calling his own shot there. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the season. And it will put the Warriors up 6.
Yeah, and if you're FM, it's not the worst thing
The
in the world,
extra
because they
point by
read the
number
play fairly well.
24,
They had
Tyler
two guys
Levak
that
was
snuck
good.
on Sindoni. Unfortunately for them, they didn't pick
Score
it
at
up nearly as
7:16
early as
of
they
the
should have,
first quarter.
and that results
Liverpool
in
Warriors
6 points.
7.
Vivagua
Fayetteville
nails the
Manlius
extra
Hornets.
point. We'll be right back for Fayetteville Manlius back on offense right after this break. Seven nothing ball game. Another kick on the ground from Vivagua. Jafrida picks it up and makes his way to his own 26, where he's taken
Anthony
down.
Giuffrida, number
Once again, Vic,
11
The
for the
Hornets back on
Hornets.
offense. We
on
saw
the
it for one
return.
play. It was a fumble, and
Tackled
then Liverpool
by-
got it back.
Yeah.
One play from
Number
scrimmage.
34
I mean,
for
everything
the
went wrong on
Warriors,
that one play.
Samuel
I think
Benziger.
that Hearn had a tough time either getting the ball or maybe transferring it to one of the fullbacks or the running backs. I'm not sure exactly what happened. It
Fayetteville
seemed like he
Manlius
struggled
ball
with the
first
snap,
and 10 from
and
28-yard
maybe
line.
the rain played affected that. I'm not sure exactly.
First and 10 from the 28-yard line for FM. Hearn directly under center. He hands it off on a draw to Jafrida. Jafrida gets a little bit past the 30-yard
Number
line. He's
11,
brought
Anthony
down
Giaffrida
around
on the carry. Tackled by number 7, Mason Mikowski.
kind of picking up the pace on their
Good
offense.
for 4 yards. Coming up 2nd and 6 for the Hornets.
Quickly to the line is FM. Snap, Hearn, pitch to Jafrida. He gets through, but is tripped up around the 35. And that will make it 3rd and
Number
3
11 on
from
the
that
carry,
spot.
Anthony Giaffrida.
Really good job by Liverpool defense getting
Coming
that
up,
trip up.
3rd
because in
down,
front of him
3
was a
yards
lot
to
of
go
green
for the
grass,
Hornets.
So he breaks that one tackle. You go a long way. So good job by Liverpool getting that trip, but got to tighten up the defense a little bit because he finds that crease and he might be going all the way.
Anthony Jafrida, 22 carries, 59 yards on the season coming into this game. Here's 3rd and 3. It's another handoff to him, and he is stopped at the line of scrimmage. On the tackle there was D'Avion Camby.
Number 32,
Now,
Dominic
that
Carroll
brings
on
up
the
4th
tackle.
down and
Number
adding
11,
insult to
Anthony
injury. The rain
Giaffrida stopped
picking
for
up
no gain.
exponentially here,
Coming
making
up
it
4th and
difficult
3
to
for the
do
Hornets.
just about anything on the field.
It's a little hard to see, but we can see it when we look at the lights. That is a ton of rain coming on that field. And the turf, it can get slippery. And of course, the ball can as well. 4th and 2 for the Hornets. Booting it away is Jafrida. He does a lot for this team. It drops in the middle of a bunch of Fayetteville Manlius players. They let it roll out. Takes a good bounce for them.
Anthony
It's
Giaffrida
down
with an
at the
outstanding
27-yard
punt.
line.
Ball rolls dead at the Liverpool 28-yard line.
Liverpool offense about to take the field. We saw them really dominate that drive when they were on offense.
Yeah, they did a great job of just running it well and passing it well. A couple of dropped passes, but that didn't seem to affect Sindoni and the rest of the team. So I think the offense just keeps chugging along and take advantage of an FM defense that's really struggled all year. I mentioned it before. They've given up 40 points in every game except for one where they gave up 33, which it's just not going to cut it, especially in high school football. You're going to have to score a lot. You're going to have to get a lot of touchdowns to make up for it.
A fake handoff and a dish over to Grandinetti.
Passing
Out of
complete
his
to number
hands.
4, Jordan Grandinetti for the Warriors. Coming up,
affecting the passing
2nd and
for
10.
Liverpool. I can imagine it's hard to see with all the rain out there as well. Visibility an issue.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I can't even imagine what Sindoni is thinking when he drops back to pass and seeing all the rain coming down, and especially the lights. You mentioned that the lights with the rain make it really difficult to see. That's why receivers have to do a good job of spacing out and giving Sindoni the opportunity to see where they are and not all clump up together. But as you can see here, trips formation on the other side of the field.
Trips right for Sindoni. He's looking right after the shotgun snap. He fires to Grandinetti, who bobbles it and drops it again. That is two
Pass
plays
broken
in a
up
row.
for the Hornets by number 33, Matthew Heine.
On this Liverpool squad is
Coming
dropped
up,
a pass.
3rd down
the
and
first
10.
one was a little
for
bit
the
weird. It
Warriors.
was almost behind him. This one, similar thing, almost behind him. Not the best throws from Sindoni, but something that you think the receiver should be bringing down.
Liverpool leading Fayetteville Manlius 7-0. Clock stopped at 5:17. It is 3rd down and 10 after 2 incomplete passes from their own 28.
And even with the trips formation, they did a good job of spacing those receivers out. That's what I said. Sindoni's going to need to be able to see every receiver with all this rain coming down.
Sindoni in the gun. 2 receivers on both sides. Looking right now, looking left. He has a ton of time. He fires up the middle to Grandinetti, and it is over
Pass
his
on
head.
3rd and 10 is
A big
incomplete
break
for
for
the
FM
Warriors.
and something that Sindoni, if you have all that time, you've
Coming
got
up,
to
4th
make
down.
a throw. And he had a wide open guy over the middle, and unfortunately can't hit him. The throw was just too high. I'm not sure if his hands are a little bit slick with the rain. And maybe they're going for it. Sindoni's back out on the field.
It doesn't look like the punt team is out there. It's a bold choice.
Back to
They're on
receive
their
the
own
punt is
28.
number 11, Anthony Giaffrida.
Maybe taking advantage of the FM defense they think that they can exploit. Wouldn't be surprised to see a potential run play.
Yeah,
pop it right
FM's
out
in
there.
punt formation. Liverpool's going for it. Sindoni in the gun. Bavakwa in motion to the right. Now pooch punt from Sindoni. It is caught by Jafrida. Jafrida makes a cut left, past midfield, and he is brought down by Bavakwa just past midfield.
Number 11, Anthony
into
Giafrida
Hornets
with the
territory.
return to the Liverpool
Or excuse me,
48-yard
Warriors
line.
territory at the 48.
Tackled by number 68,
Great job,
Jared
great little
Curcio.
boost kick by Sindoni.
Coming up, Fayetteville
For
Manlius
FM,
ball,
a
first
good
and 10
job
from
in
the
trusting their
Liverpool
instincts.
48-yard line.
I think they maybe saw that coming. Not sure exactly, but a good job to have a guy back there just in case. As for Liverpool, I guess it worked out how they planned.
Good field position. First and 10 from the 48. A pitch this time to Owen McCarthy Jr. His first carry.
Number 9, Owen McCarthy with the carry up the middle for 3 yards. Coming up second and 7 for the Hornets.
This is what we expect to be seeing. A lot of run plays, just running it right up the middle. And that's what FM's going to do. They're not the biggest passing team. And like I said, any type of passes would be something underneath and be very short.
Fayetteville Manlius quick to the line once more. Another pitch to McCarthy again. He breaks free on the left side. He's moving towards the sideline to the 30 and pushed out of bounds around the 29.
Owen McCarthy with the outstanding run pushed out at the 18-yard line.
And that's those
First
one
and 10,
trip
the
ups that
Hornets.
they didn't get. Liverpool a couple
28
times in the
yard
last
line.
possession for FM had tripped him up a little bit, not letting him find that crease. But here FM finds it, and they had a big hole out of green grass, and Liverpool's got to tighten up and figure out how to best play this offense.
First and 10 from the 29. Another handoff to Jafrida, and he is pummeled down.
Carried by number
Tackled by
11,
Isaiah Morris, the two-way
Anthony
linebacker
Giafrida for the
and
Hornets.
running back for the Warriors.
2 yards.
Just a gain of 2.
second and 8 for the Hornets. From the
Liverpool's in a
26
dangerous
yard.
position because they don't want to have to keep relying on that one trip up to potentially stop a big run game.
Just under 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. A 7-0 ball game. Liverpool leads. Fake handoff, and Hearn will take it himself on the left side, dashing for a first down.
Jack Hearn for
And
the
into
quarterback
the red zone
keeper
for the first
and
time
first
tonight
down
go the Hornets.
on the sideline.
Great play, great decision by Hearn, noticing that the
First and
defense
10 Hornets.
flushed out near our side of the field. So he went to the other side and got himself a first down, or at least close to it. I think it's going to be third down and short, if I'm not
Flag on the
mistaken.
play.
We got our first penalty flag on the field. So this one will be going back.
Didn't think of what the penalty
Holding
was.
against the Hornets.
There it is, holding. Okay.
10-yard penalty coming up.
10 yards.
Second down
Second and 18.
from the 37-yard line.
The team's been very disciplined up to this point.
The first penalty flag of the night. Second and 18. Another pitch to Jafrida. He breaks free and is brought down
Anthony Giafrida with the carry up
at
the middle.
30.
Number 43 for the Warriors, Yavian Campy with the tackle. It's coming up third and 9 for the Hornets.
Third and 9. So that glimmer of hope before that penalty for the Hornets. Now they have to channel that once more, Vic.
Yep, big third down coming up. They've ran the ball fairly good in this drive. They're going to have to count on their offensive line holding up. Can't afford another penalty.
Spates in the backfield. So is Jafrida. Handoff to Jafrida. He breaks free to the 10. Down the sideline. Dives for the pylon. He lost the ball into the end zone.
I think he was out of bounds
Stepped
first.
out of bounds.
Carry
Around
for
the
Anthony
2-yard
Giafrida.
line. Great play by Anthony Jafrida, the leading running back for this Hornets squad. And it'll be first and goal from the 3-yard line.
First and goal,
FM running
Hornets
it
from the
great.
3-yard line.
Giafrida breaking through a lot of tackles, but it seems like he just has a lot of open space. And I think that the split ends, like we were talking about before, and the linemen are doing a great job of blocking guys out front and giving Giafrida a lot of room to work with. He's found a crease after crease. He's had a lot of big run plays, and even the ones that haven't been big could have been without a trip up.
First and goal from the 3. Hand off to Jafrida. He goes for the goal line, and he dives in. Touchdown, Hornets.
Dives forward,
Fayetteville
touchdown, Hornets.
responds just like that. And this stadium loves that.
Boy, oh boy, do they ever. This crowd,
Carried by
rowdy.
number 9, Owen McCarthy for the Hornets. Touchdown.
touchdowns haven't been super easy to come by for this FM team. Last game they did have 2. It looks like. Game before that, maybe just 1. They only had a couple of games where he scored more than 2 touchdowns. This could be the night, and considering that Liverpool has struggled with teams in their region, they could take advantage of this game.
Jeremiah Budgeon goes wide right.
Jack Hearn on the hold. Jeremiah Budgeon isn't able to connect on the extra point. Score at 2:55. Liverpool Warriors 7 and our FM Hornets 6.
Not a good one, but 7-6 ball game. The Hornets are now on the board with 2:55 left in the first quarter. And Vic, we see the pass game, at least on that last drive, kind of going away for Liverpool, and then the run game, on the other hand, for Fayetteville Manlius, ramping up.
Yeah, I think for FM, they have to use the rain to their advantage. It doesn't seem like Liverpool, or as Sindoni specifically, is able to get a good pass off. But we saw in the first drive, they have some really good passing plays, and then all of a sudden, I'm not sure if it was Sindoni's passes or maybe the inability to catch from guys like Grandinetti or whoever's catching balls, but it could be Devereaux too. But they could definitely use that to their advantage because it seems like a lot of slipping off the gloves, or Sindoni is not able to put the perfect touch on the ball.
Sindoni was targeting Grandinetti big time on that last drive, but just couldn't find him on each of the 3 passes, and they went 3 and out. 2:55 left in the first quarter of play here from Fayetteville Manlius High School. Vic, I don't know about you, but I'm having a good time. I love high school football.
Oh, yeah. I didn't have a high school football team, so I love seeing it now.
There we go.
Getting to experience it. I had to travel to my buddies' high school games to go watch high school football.
Jeremiah Budgeon on the kick after the extra point. Deep to receive, Coppin and Camby for the Warriors. The ball doesn't quite get there. Actually gets to Devereaux. Devereaux pushes through to about the 40-yard line. His own
Number 18, Jaden Devereaux, takes the kickoff down to the Fayetteville Manlius. Liverpool 40-yard line, 41-yard line.
I'd like to say that they had good coverage.
Tackled by number 45 for the Hornets, Joe Sullivan.
Kicking their own foot. I mean, really.
Coming up, first and 10 Warriors.
Just as steady as it was about 5 minutes ago when they had their last drive. Up steps John Sindoni, 6 foot 180 sophomore. 8 touchdowns through the air and also 8 interceptions through the air in 6 games this season. Takes the snap in the gun, fakes the handoff, and dishes one over to Devereaux at the line of scrimmage. Devereaux fights pass for about 2 yards.
Pass by Sindoni to number 18, Jaden Devereaux.
Sindoni is pretty lucky because that also was not the best pass. It was a little bit high.
Tackled by number 73 for the Hornets, Andrew Double-Edge.
So good job by him.
Good for 3 yards. Coming up, 2nd and 7 for the Warriors.
Is that a 3-yard gain? 2nd and 7 from Liverpool's 44. A 7-6 ball game. Just over 2 minutes to go. 2:15 exactly in the first quarter of play. Liverpool sitting at 3-3. Fayetteville Manlius at 0-6 on the season. Sindoni in the gun. 3 receivers. 2 his left, 1 to his right. Takes the snap, drops back, rolling right. He'll do it himself. Flag in the backfield as he steps out of bounds after a
number 12, John Sindoni on the rollout. Flag on the play.
On the Warriors.
Big break if it is for FM. That was a good run play by Sindoni. And yes.
Holding against Liverpool.
Make that 2nd and 17. See if my math works out here from the 34-yard line. It's a tough break. We've seen it now on both sides. At least one holding call already on some decent gains.
10-yard penalty on the hold coming up. 2nd down and 17 for the Warriors.
1:55 to go, 7-6 ball game. Once more, 2nd and 17 from the 34. Sindoni once again in the gun. Cobbin to his left in the backfield. 3 receivers to his left and 1 to his right. Takes the snap on 2nd and 17. He immediately rolls to the left. Almost throws a pick. That is just out of the hands of Matthew Heine, a linebacker on the near side.
Number 33, Matthew Heine.
Sindoni has 8 touchdowns and 8 interceptions. And that was the ill-advised pass.
It definitely was. Heine was right there, almost had it just in between the gloves, but it would have been a really tough interception if he had made it anyways.
3rd and 17.
Was really struggling to keep the interceptions down this year. 8 interceptions on the year.
3rd and 17 for Liverpool from their own 34. A lot of momentum in this game at stake on this play. Sindoni, same formation. A sneaky handoff to Coppin. He dances around and is finally taken down after getting to the original line of scrimmage and a bit more.
On the captain.
That's
The Warriors
a gain of
tackled by
10.
the Hornets.
Won't be
Number
enough.
45, Joe
4th and
Sullivan.
7.
Coming
for
up is
Liverpool.
4th down and 7 from
Be
the
interested to see what
Liverpool 44-yard
Liverpool's going
line.
to do here. It might be the same thing with Sindoni doing a little pooch kick because the punt unit's not out there right now. Sindoni just broke up the huddle.
Sindoni coming out as if they would be going for it.
Come on, guys.
He's got trips right.
Defense, let's go.
No returner back there. And movement on the line.
Yeah, it's going to be offsides.
That is offsides on the Hornets. A crucial mistake.
Offside on the Hornets. Ball on the 49.
And now
5-yard
Coach
penalty
Sindoni
makes
has a
it
decision to
4th
make as
and
well
2
as
for
quarterback
our
Sindoni
Fayetteville
on
Manlius
whether or not to
Hornets.
go
Let's hear
for
it
it.
for
So it's gonna be
Hornets
4th
on
down
4th and 2.
And if I was Coach Sindoni, I would definitely go for it. You've seen Coppin, how effective he's been. He's so small and so hard to tackle. So I would send him back out there, try to get a couple yards.
Over a minute to go in the first quarter. 4th and 2 on Liverpool's own 49. Sindoni in the gun. Sindoni bobbles, snap, quick handoff to Coppin, and he breaks through the line and
Handoff is the
into
number
Hornets
14,
territory
Christian
for a
Coppin.
first down.
His run up
Yeah,
the
and
middle was good
FM
for a
didn't
first
have
down
someone
for
back
Liverpool
to
Warriors.
receive the potential punt, but they did have, I'm pretty sure out there that's Giafrida was backing up a little bit just in case they did punt the ball. But I'm wondering if he was up closer to the line of scrimmage, that an extra blocker could have maybe stopped Coppin. But he's so quick, I don't know if one guy could do that.
Hornets by number
I think on
56,
4th and 2,
Nolan
the
Merrill.
way Christian Coppin's been running, you have to have as many guys as you can up near that line. Nevertheless, it's 1st and 10 on the plus side of the 45 for Liverpool. Sindoni takes a snap, another handoff to Coppin, who is met behind the line of scrimmage.
14 on the carry,
Loss of
tackled by
one,
number
but a
51,
flag is down in
Jackson
the
Schwab, and
backfield.
number 73,
And
Andrew
Coppin was
Barbalevich, flag on
immediately
the
met
play.
with FM defensive lineman. He did not go anywhere. I think he went back a yard, actually.
Face mask. It looked like he might have grabbed his face mask at the time.
Potential face mask penalty. It looks like
I wouldn't be surprised how quickly Coppin went down. Someone might have got a hold of that.
referees conferencing around midfield. 14 seconds left in the first quarter. No foul. The referees decide. So
Flag is
we'll be
picked up,
second
no
11
penalty
from
on
the
play.
46.
Tackle for a 1-yard
7-6
loss
ball
by
game.
the
Liverpool
Hornets.
leads
Coming up,
Fayetteville
second down
Manlius.
and 11 for the Warriors.
14 seconds left in the first. Once again, Gabe Perrin, Vic Mosia with you on a rainy, windy, chilly Friday night. Between these two squads, Sindoni in the gun, fakes the handoff. A throw over to Devereaux. It is over his head.
The pass from number
the
12,
fingertips of
John
Devereaux,
Sindoni,
just
intended
couldn't
for
bring it
number
down.
19,
And I think that's on Sindoni.
is
Yeah,
incomplete.
definitely. And we've seen it a couple
Coming
times
up,
now. Actually, more than
third and
just a
11.
couple. Passes are just way too high, and
Let's hear it
receivers
for that
have no
Hornets
shot at
defense.
bringing them down. The thing about it is they're pretty wide open. My
That's the
guess
end
is
of
that
the first
Sindoni's
quarter.
throwing a lot of jump balls that he wants his receivers to go up and
Liverpool
get
Warriors
over
7,
maybe
FM
smaller
Hornets
quarterbacks
6.
and smaller safeties from FM, which is not a bad idea. We
Please
saw a
be
couple
reminded
patches
that
earlier on
programs
where
are
he went up and
available
got
for
it.
purchase behind the ice
But I don't
cream
know if
truck
every
for
time it's the best
$20.
decision.
All
That'll conclude
proceeds
the
go
first
to
quarter.
FM
A
football.
7-6 ball
And
game.
there are
Liverpool
tickets for the
Fayetteville Manlius.
50-50 raffle.
Be back in a minute
50-50
for the second
raffle and
quarter.
What's up, everyone? Thanks for listening into Game Mic. Action should resume as soon as your broadcaster is ready to go. This is Game Mic.
Welcome back. Second quarter action here, 7-6 Liverpool. And Liverpool does have the ball. It's going to be Johnson Doney in the gun now. Joined in the backfield by one of his running backs. Takes the snap. He'll pitch it off. Heading around to the far sideline now. And that's going to be number 18 for – that's Jaden Devereaux.
Jaden Devereaux on the carry for the Warriors.
Picks up about 5
Good
yards or so.
5 yards.
I think
Coming
I
up.
really like that play call. It didn't quite work out that time, but that little sweet
Fourth down and
reverse
7
to
for the Warriors.
Devereaux. I think that could work at some other point in the game.
Definitely, and FM really read it well and did a good job of forcing him out of bounds. Only able to get 5, but a good pickup for Liverpool, who was not as quick to the line as FM. They'll take their time in the huddle.
FM is very quick to the line out of the huddle, almost sprinting to the line.
Mm-hmm. So Sindoni back in the gun. 3 receivers now, 2 receivers to his right. One motions over to the left side. He takes a snap, plenty of time, looking downfield. He'll roll out to his right, and now he's going to throw, has a man, and it's going to be incomplete. Broken up.
Fourth down pass is incomplete.
Broken up by number 9. That's Owen McCarthy Jr.
I didn't see a flag, but these guys
Up
did.
here in the press box, they wanted a flag for
Yeah, I'm
holding.
assuming there is a flag.
There is one pass interference on the defense.
Wow, interesting.
Penalty is pass interference on the
Sindoni
defense.
had hours of time to throw that ball. It's a testament to the FM secondary. He was covered pretty well, the entire wide receiving corps.
Wouldn't be surprised if there was a holding considering how much time he had. The line able to hold up. And a pass interference called and a big blow for FM. That looked to be a really good play by their defense.
Yeah, it looked like be Jace Bliss, the right tackle for
Pass interference call. Puts the ball
there.
down at the
Wasn't called.
Fayetteville
Pass interference
Manlius
was called.
27-yard line and is good for a first down for the Liverpool Warriors.
So Liverpool at the FM 27-yard line.
Are you supposed to crank this?
Sindoni will line up in the gun once
But it
again.
was incomplete pass.
Oh, okay.
Right next to him is Coppin. We'll get a motion over by Brandon Eddy. And now hands it off. Coppin breaks a couple tackles and is going to get wrapped up and almost picked up and thrown down
Outstanding tackle
after
for the
almost
Hornets
getting
by
to the
number
first down.
89,
He grabbed him
Vince
by
Hunt.
his jersey and basically pulled him down.
I think he actually might have been
Plays
picked up
for
off
8
the
yards
ground.
for
I mean,
the
it's
Warriors
5 for
coming up second
145.
and
It's not out of the question with the size of some of those D linemen and linebackers. He had a good gain, about 8 yards.
Yeah, and FM really lucky to get a hold of Coppin because he was sprinting for the goal line. And he had a lot of green grass in front of him.
5'4", 145, less to hit you with, but also as a defender, less to tackle.
Mm-hmm. They just able to get a piece of him to bring him down. So Sindoni will look to throw again. Yep, he's going to hand this one off. It's Coppin, and he looks like he
Number
maybe
14,
gets back to the
Christian
line of
Coppin
scrimmage.
takes the handoff up the middle.
Doesn't
Tackled
get
by
much.
number 51, Jackson Schwab for the
I
Hornets.
think he did get the first
Oh, he did get the
Just
first
for a
enough.
first down
So
before
just
the
enough-
Liverpool
just enough to get the
Warriors
first
down
down.
to the Fayetteville Manlius 16
Well into the red zone now. Liverpool looking for another score. FM trying to hold him here.
And I think what Liverpool realizes is that they need to start getting that run game going with Christian Coppin. And so far, since we came back from the quarter break, they have been.
So Sindoni will send 3 receivers to his left. Not in trips, all lined up together. Sindoni with Coppin in the gun. He's going to hand it off again. Coppin spin move, breaks through one, and he's going to get tackled down
Number 14, Christian
right
Coppin
about
carries
close to
up
the
middle.
5-yard line. He's spotted around the 6
Tackled
or
by
7.
number 11, Anthony Giaffrida, and number 51, Jackson Schwab for the Hornets.
Giaffrida, boy, he's been everywhere, offense and defense for FM. A great
Second
tackle
and
by
2
him.
from the 8-yard line.
A lot of two-way players in both these squads, but he is the one probably stands out the most as far as just making plays.
Another play and another in the gun spot for Sindoni. Hands it off. Coppin trying to get past a couple tackles, and he's not going to get there. And he just kept standing up. They had 4 or 5 guys trying to tackle him,
For the
and he
Liverpool
just would
Warriors.
not go down. So maybe
Tackled by
a
number
yard or
56 for the
2.
Hornets, Nolan Merrill.
Now they'll be short of the first down, so it'll be
Third
down and
short
1.
for the Warriors.
It'll be 3rd down and inches.
Yeah, I'd call that 3rd and inches for sure.
I think it's a 6.
6.
Yeah.
Don't need the change for this play,
It's hard
but
for me to tell.
another run by
Yeah,
Cop, and they
it's
might.
hard for me to say, yeah. Just kind of look at the 3
At the
over
same
there.
time, maybe Liverpool could pull maybe some misdirection, maybe a short pass out to the flats.
QB sneak last play for them. That's how they got the touchdown. It wasn't a QB sneak, excuse me. It was a good fake by the QB. Sindoni is going to hand this one off and looking to go to the end zone and into the end zone. A touchdown for Liverpool. It's number 4, Jordan Grandinetti.
For the Liverpool Warriors.
And just like that, Liverpool jumps out to an even bigger lead. 13-6 is the score. Grandinetti was going to the far sideline and was just able to get there. FM trying to push him out, but they could not. And the extra point set up for Liverpool.
Grandinetti couldn't get it going through the air early in this one, but how about the ground? That may be his first rushing touchdown. I believe it is.
24.
Kick by number
So the kick is
24,
good.
Tyler
It's
Rebacqua is
14
good.
to 60, or it's 14 to 6,
Score was
excuse me. So if
8:02 to go
FM
in the second
does get
quarter.
another touchdown, they're going to need it.
14.
A 2-point conversion to tie it up. But we'll have to wait and see. So we'll take a little bit of a break. We'll be back to you with some more football. 14-6 the score.
Hey everyone, this is Chris Rivas, co-founder of Game Mike. Thank you for listening in. Game Mike was built so any school, any program, any sport, anytime can create a live audio broadcast. We believe audio brings moments to life. Download Game Mike today in the app and Google Play Store. Game Mike, it's in the emotions.
What's up, everyone? Thanks for listening in to Game Mike. Action should resume as soon as your broadcaster is ready to go. This is Game Mike.
Welcome back. Liverpool set to kick off. Last couple kicks have been pretty short. This one is also a little squibber, and will be picked up right at about the 20-yard line. There's look at him go down the sideline and tackled right about the 40-yard line. And it's Giafrida.
Turn on kickoff all the way down.
Man,
to
he is
the
doing it all.
Liverpool
Broke a couple
37-yard
tackles,
line.
almost was totally free, and into Liverpool territory.
Giafrida picking it up off the ground and just finding ways to get past the defenders. He got a lot of great blocks and then found those holes to get way into Warriors territory. A great start to this drive if the Hornets want to get back into this game.
Certainly so, and out comes Hearn and the rest of the FM offense, and Hearn's going to roll out to his right. Now here comes the pressure, and he's going to be tackled. He's lucky to get back to the line of
Number 5,
scrimmage.
Jack Hearn on the
He's
rollout.
just able to do that. Hearn was looking for a
Tackle
lot more,
for
but the
no gain.
Liverpool defense just overwhelming.
Coming up
Jack
for
Hearn, a tough
Hornets,
guy and a guy that's
2nd and 10.
obviously used to running in this offensive scheme, but sometimes you got to learn when to slide.
So Hearn huddle up with his team, and then now back quick to the line again. He's under center, and he'll hand this one off, and getting a tackle, breaking a tackle is, Owen McCarthy, and down all the way into the red zone at the 15-yard line. 15-yard line, excuse me.
1st and 10 Hornets.
17 mark.
What a great run by McCarthy. It's the second time he's done that tonight. Just breaking free and running for 20-plus yards and moving this Hornets offense deeper into the red zone.
Hearn takes the snap. He'll hand this one off. It's Giafrida trying to break a couple tackles in
Number
his
11,
level.
Anthony Giafrida
Lands
the
on his
carry,
back.
left.
And a great tackle by the Liverpool
number
defense.
32, Dominic Carroll.
Doesn't look like he got anything out of it. He's just back to the line of
No
scrimmage.
gain on the
Second
play.
down.
Coming up 2nd and 10
Second
Hornets.
down and 10 for the Hornets.
Looks like he was whipped down to the ground. I mean, it looked like he almost got maybe 2 or 3 yards, but then he just sent right back.
They'll pitch it. Giafrida takes it and gets through a couple of guys
Number
and
11,
muscles
Anthony
his way.
Giafrida takes the carry
to the
down to the
9-yard line.
18-yard line.
Or excuse me, the 18.
4 yards on the play. Coming up 3rd and 6 for the
That is
Hornets.
the 13-yard line.
Yeah, 3rd and 6 on the 13.
So 13-yard line, and now a 3rd down coming up. 6 yards to go. Hearn back under center. Handoff again, Giafrida trying to get to the 1st down marker. It's going to be close, but I think he's a little
Number 11,
short, Gabe.
Anthony Giafrida on the carry. Tackled by
That is
number
really
32,
close. Yeah, they
Dominic
spotted
Carroll.
him just barely short. It's 4th
Coming up
inches.
4th and a very short 1 yard.
Be interested to see what FM decides to do here. Gonna huddle real quick. Hearn is out there. It looks like they're gonna go for it. It's 4th and inches.
You got it. You got it. You
And
got
it
it.
looks like he is going to get there. The forward progress.
You got it.
Carried by number 11,
And he
Anthony
did. So
Giafrida
1st down
on
for
handoff up
FM,
the
a
middle.
good decision. And they
Good for 1st down for the Hornets. 1st
extend
and
the
goal
drive just a little bit here,
from
trying to
the
get another
Liverpool
touchdown.
5-yard line.
And if they do, they'll be down by 2. So we'll be interested to see if they go for that 2-point conversion.
And for FM, I think there was only one option there, was hand it off to Giafrida. He got the 2 yards that they needed. I mean, they needed just 1, but he got 2, maybe even 3. And now 1st and goal at the 5. You have to score a touchdown here.
Yeah, maybe we'll get it.
Hearn back under center. He'll hand this one off. And McCarthy is into the end zone. A touchdown for Fayetteville Manlius. The score now 14-12. A 2-point game, and like I said, we'll be interested to see what FM decides to do here. And Hearn staying out there, so I'm guessing it'll be a 2-point conversion. We'll have to see. Hearn is involved with a potential point after, I do believe. Might be the holder there. But it
What a
seems
block
like,
that was.
Yes.
By the fullback, Rowan Spates.
and he will hand, and they are going to go for it. Hearn looking for someone, floats it up, wide open man. He is in there. 2-point conversion's good. All alone. It's Gavin Toper. You don't see FM passing that much, but they had to there. Hearn rolled out to his left, and what a great play by FM. It's now a 14-14 game, and a really competitive one at that, Gabe.
That is clutch. Gavin Toper, his first reception of the year. And now a tie ball game with just over 5 minutes to go before the half. This is big time. Fayetteville Manlius isn't really supposed to be in this game if you look at this season, but I think the rain is really playing into their favor, and they're playing it perfectly.
And like you said, first reception for Toper, an FM team that likes to run a lot, and something that Liverpool was probably just not expecting, even though they've done it all the time. They should be expecting a potential pass play after a while. But was it what you were describing to me earlier is that split in, acting like he was going to block like usual, and then goes out
Kicking off
and he
the Hornets
ends up
is
catching the ball, right?
23,
That's the thing
Jeremiah
about this
Budgeon.
offense. You run it so much. The defense is pretty much expecting to run every single time. But once you misdirect them, you throw that ball, they have no clue to defend it. And that's what we saw there, and it's really
Receiving
working
for
for the
the
Hornets.
Warriors are number 14, Christian Coppin.
So
and
FM
number
We'll kick it off.
42.
Tie ball game with 5 minutes left here in the first half. Another squib this time, and it's caught at the 35-yard line, breaking through one tackle and getting
Short
forced
kick is
out of
fielded by
bounds. That's going to be number 88,
Oakley Keegan for the
Oakley
Warriors.
Keegan for
Tackled
Liverpool.
by number 45 for the Hornets,
So-
Joe Sullivan.
Another drive starting with great field position for
At
Liverpool
the
and Sindoni. In need of a couple of good passes to set them up.
And like, I'm not really sure how to describe how Keegan caught that pass. It was pretty much, or not a pass, it was, the kick. It was a line drive, and it went right into his hands, and somehow he caught it.
Yeah, and I'm expecting it was a pretty hard kick, but I'm kind of surprised he decided to catch it, considering how rainy it is and how slick the ball might be. Anyways, it will be Sindoni with Coppin next to him. He'll pitch it to him. Coppin now trying to get past the line of scrimmage. He will, and he gets all the way into FM territory, past the 50-yard line.
Tackled on the play by number 8, Nick DeLance.
It's about 6 or 7 yards.
After a
Second
6-yard
down
gain, coming
and
up
4.
2nd and 4 for the Warriors.
And Vic, the pitch works so well with Coppin because he can receive that and then immediately dart to the side and then curve upfield towards the sideline. I like that, and I think they're going to use that a lot more if this game stays close.
As close as it is, FM's defense is still struggling a little bit on plays where Liverpool's doing a good job, but Sindoni, those missed passes have been the biggest struggle. Now, Coppin will receive another handoff, and he's going to be close to the first down. I don't think he got it. I think they're going to mark him a little bit short, and they are. So it'll be 3rd and 1.
Fayetteville Manlius 44-yard line by number 45.
All spotted at the 44-yard line.
Coming up. 3rd and a short one for the Warriors.
One of the big
3rd
things
down. Let's hear it for our Hornets.
Coppin
3rd and
runs
short.
is yards after contact. He gets hit, and somehow he stays up.
Very durable. See what he can do here. They just need 1 yard for the first down, but he has a lot more in mind. FM going to bring the blitz, and they got him. I don't think he got it.
Tackled after no
brought down
gain by
behind
number
the line.
45.
Yes, he
Joe
was.
Sullivan for no gain. Short loss. Coming up,
So
4th and 2 for the Warriors.
Instead of
Let's
4th
hear
and
it
1,
for
they
our
couldn't
Hornets
get back to the
defense.
line of scrimmage. That blitz for FM coming in there and working.
A few times now, we've seen that both in the first quarter and here in the second quarter. When they need to make stops, the Hornets defense, especially those front 4, can do it.
See how many they bring now with 4th down.
Here it is.
Would you be surprised to see another blitz?
Not at all, because I know Liverpool's looking for Coppin here.
Yep, and a wise timeout, I think, by FM. 3 minutes left to go in the first half. They used their first timeout, and I think it's a good one. Talk shop about how to play this Liverpool offense and stopping them on a potential 4th down. We'll take a little bit of a break and come right back to you for a 4th down.
Max Preps is America's source for high school sports, and we're looking for more broadcasters out there that have an interest in providing live audio from their high school events. No experience needed, but it can be gained. Email socialmp@cbsinteractive.com to learn more. That's socialmp@cbsinteractive.com.
Hey everyone, this is Chris Rivas, co-founder of Game Mike. Thank you for listening in. Game Mike.
Welcome back. 4th and 2 for John Sindoni and the Warriors. He's in the gun. Coppin right next to him. Takes the snap. He'll pitch it to Coppin, and he's going to get there. He's going to get a little bit more, like you were saying, yards after he's touched, and he's getting a lot of those. He gets at least 10, I think. A really good pickup.
A Warriors first down.
Pushes all the way to almost the 35. What a pickup. He just carves his way through the defensive line like it's nothing.
Really good play by Coppin. He is running with like a chicken with his head cut off. It's really hard to bring down.
That was a great analogy.
It has me thinking of when Rocky, training for one of his fights, would have to catch a chicken. And that's what these FM defenders are trying to do here. It is that difficult. So we'll see if FM's defense can summon the strength of Rocky Balboa. Pass over the middle of the field is caught, and unfortunately they cannot. And that's going to be
Pass completed to
Keegan.
number 88. Oakley Keegan for the Warriors. Catch is good for a
And
Liverpool
Keegan is a
Warriors
freshman,
first
but
down.
he looks to be one of the tallest guys out there.
He is big. Standing at 6'6",
Wow.
185.
Yeah, that is by far
As
the
a
tallest
freshman,
guy.
he's not done growing.
Certainly not. It's a big weapon. That Oakley Keegan was the guy that caught the kickoff. Pretty gutsy catch, but it worked out for Liverpool. Sindoni's got 3 receivers to his right. Nobody over there on his left side. He's going to pitch it. It's Coppin yet again. FM is there trying to make a tackle, and they will. Coppin able to just get, I think, a couple of yards. And maybe one singular yard for FM. Good job of just having bodies there. And that's what you need to do with a guy like Coppin. It's not necessarily have one guy go and get him. You need to have an army of 3 or 4 guys trying to tackle him.
Only a 2-yard gain, but Coppin's cutting there and making everyone miss. Reminds me of Chris Berman doing some highlights on SportsCenter saying, whoop!
So Sindoni in the offense, back at the line of scrimmage. Sindoni in the gun. Now 3 receivers to his left side this time. Nobody to his right. And it's going to be another handoff. Coppin gets through a bunch of tackles, fights his way, and he's got the first down.
Christian Coppin nearly unstoppable in the backfield. Every time they hit it off, which is nearly every play on this drive, he knows what to do with the ball. He finds the holes. There's no holes in the defensive line. He just makes one.
And just to remind everyone that Coppin is not their main running back. Tymier Scott is out. Owen Brown is also out. And I think they've got another guy also out too, Jones as well. So Coppin may be their 4th best guy, and he's putting on a show here. Takes the snap as Sindoni gives it off to who else but Coppin. Fights his way. He might have a touchdown, and he does. Coppin doing everything for this Warriors team, putting them on putting him on his back. How about that?
Coppin, functionally the 3rd, potentially 4th string running back on this Liverpool squad. Owen Brown is the leading running back by far. But Christian Coppin just cutting his way and diving into the end zone there, getting a score right before the half. That's big time for Liverpool because they get the ball back after the half.
Coming into this game, Coppin had just 59 yards on 12 carries and just 1 touchdown. Has blown way past that, and the extra point is good. So it's going to be 21-14. FM's defense struggling a little bit with the run. And so we'll see how they respond on the offensive side. When we come back, we'll see it in a few. 21-14, Liverpool up on FM.
The fall season is here, and Game Mic is your source for live audio. Together with MaxPreps.com, we'll be live from high school events all across the country. From the biggest football games to action on the volleyball court to flag football. We have your audio needs covered. Broadcasters out there, download Game Mic today and let your voice be heard. Max Preps is America's source for high school sports, and we're looking for more broadcasters out there that have an interest in providing live audio from their high school events. No experience needed, but it can be gained. Email socialmp@cbsinteractive.com.
Winding down the first half here, 21-14 after the Liverpool score. And boy, oh boy, it is a lot to talk about. Coppin, Christian Coppin for Liverpool has been so good. The kick now is almost muffed. FM is able to sit on it, though, and they will have it at just about their own 30-yard line.
Number 21, Nick
See, with
McCarthy
18 seconds left, what they're going to do. Have at least 2 or 3 plays.
32-yard line. Coming up first
If you're FM, I just want to take a knee and regroup for the second half, excuse me.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure if you risk throwing the ball here because you risk a pick six, which is very much in play. Maybe you just run the ball a few times, see if you can break one loose. I mean, Anthony Jafrida, he can do that. We've seen that already tonight.
Jafrida's been doing everything. I think someone just jumped. No, that's going to be, I think it's a knee. So Jack Hearn takes a knee. I didn't catch that one, but FM is going to head to the locker room in a really good position. 21-14 is the score, and FM a real shot at being into this game, Gabe. So we'll take a little bit of a break for halftime. We'll come back in about 15 minutes. Once again, 21-14, Liverpool up on Fayetteville, Manlius.
Thank you for tuning in to this live audio broadcast. If you paid to listen to this event, or you plan to, we know our broadcasters greatly appreciate that. It may pay for some gas, a hot dog at halftime, and just for their time, providing a great service for those who cannot attend or watch. We're nothing without our broadcasters. So thank you from all of us at Game Mic. The fall season is here, and Game Mic is your source for live audio. Together with MaxPreps.com, we'll be live from high school events all across the country. From the biggest football games to action on the volleyball court to flag football. We have your audio needs covered. Broadcasters out there, download Game Mic today and let your voice be heard. Max Preps is America's source for high school sports, and we're looking for more broadcasters out there that have an interest in providing live audio from their high school events. No experience needed, but it can be gained. Email socialmp@cbsinteractive.com to learn more. That's socialmp@cbsinteractive.com.
Hey everyone, this is Chris Rivas, co-founder of Game Mic. Thank you for listening in. Game Mic was built so any school, any program, any sport, anytime can create a live audio broadcast. We believe audio brings moments to life. Download Game Mic today in the app and Google Play Store. Game Mic, it's in the emotions.
What's up, everyone? Thanks for listening into Game Mic. Action should resume as soon as your broadcaster is ready to go. This is Game Mic. What's up, everyone? Thanks for listening into Game Mic. Action should resume as soon as your broadcaster is ready to go. This is Game Mic.
Have you always wanted to be a sports broadcaster but didn't know how to get started? Well, Game Mic allows you to go out and practice, just like we need to practice as athletes. You can't get better without work, so gain that experience on Game Mic.
Are you a parent with multiple active kids? Are you at one event while your spouse is at another? That's where Game Mic comes in, the free app that allows anyone to broadcast live audio so that people can listen on the go and feel as if they were there. Game Mic, it's in the emotions.
Thank you for tuning in to this live audio broadcast. If you paid to listen to this event or you plan to, we know our broadcasters greatly appreciate that. It may pay for some gas, a hot dog at halftime, and just for their time providing a great service for those who cannot attend or watch. We're nothing without our broadcasters. So thank you from all of us at Game Mic. The fall season is here, and Game Mic is your source for live audio. Together with MaxPreps.com, we'll be live from high school events all across the country. From the biggest football games to action on the volleyball court to flag football. We have your audio needs covered. Broadcasters out there, download Game Mic today and let your voice be heard. Max Preps is America's source for high school sports, and we're looking for more broadcasters out there that have an interest in providing live audio from their high school events. No experience needed, but it can be gained. Email socialmp@cbsinteractive.com to learn more. That's socialmp@cbsinteractive.com.
Hey everyone, this is Chris Rivas, co-founder of Game Mic. Thank you for listening in. Game Mic was built so any school, any program, any sport, anytime can create a live audio broadcast. We believe audio brings moments to life. Download Game Mic today in the app and Google Play Store. Game Mic, it's in the emotions.
What's up, everyone? Thanks for listening into Game Mic. Action should resume as soon as your broadcaster is ready to go. This is Game Mic. What's up, everyone? Thanks for listening into Game Mic. Action should resume as soon as your broadcaster is ready to go. This is Game Mic. Thank you for tuning in to this live audio broadcast. If you paid to listen to this event or you plan to, we know our broadcasters greatly appreciate that. It may pay for some gas, a hot dog at halftime, and just for their time providing a great service for those who cannot attend or watch. We're nothing without our broadcasters. So thank you from all of us at Game Mic. The fall season is here, and Game Mic is your source for live audio. Together with MaxPreps.com, we'll be live from high school events all across the country. From the biggest football games to action on the volleyball court to flag football. We have your audio needs covered. Broadcasters out there, download Game Mic today and let your voice be heard. Max Preps is America's source for high school sports, and we're looking for more broadcasters out there that have an interest in providing live audio from their high school events. No experience needed, but it can be gained. Email socialmp@cbsinteractive.com to learn more. That's socialmp@cbsinteractive.com.
Hey everyone, this is Chris Rivas, co-founder of Game Mic. Thank you for listening in. Game Mic was built so any school, any program, any sport, anytime can create a live audio broadcast. We believe audio brings moments to life. Download Game Mic today in the app and Google Play Store. Game Mic, it's in the emotions.
What's up, everyone? Thanks for listening into Game Mic. Action should resume as soon as your broadcaster is ready to go. This is Game Mic. What's up, everyone? Thanks for listening into Game Mic. Action should resume as soon as your broadcaster is ready to go. This is Game Mic.
Have you always wanted to be a sports broadcaster but didn't know how to get started? Well, Game Mic allows you to go out and practice, just like we need to practice as athletes. You can't get better without work, so gain that experience on Game Mic.
What's up, everyone? Thanks for listening into Game Mic. Action should resume as soon as your broadcaster is ready to go. This is Game Mic. What's up, everyone? Thanks for listening into Game Mic. Action should resume as soon as your broadcaster is ready to go. This is Game Mic. What's up, everyone? Thanks for listening into Game Mic. Action should resume as soon as your broadcaster is ready to go. This is Game Mic.
Are you a parent with multiple active kids? Are you at one event while your spouse is at another? That's where Game Mic comes in, the free app that allows anyone to broadcast live audio so that people can listen on the go and feel as if they were there. Game Mic, it's in the emotions.
Thank you for tuning in to this live audio broadcast. If you paid to listen to this event or you plan to, we know our broadcasters greatly appreciate that. It may pay for some gas, a hot dog at halftime, and just for their time providing a great service for those who cannot attend or watch. We're nothing without our broadcasters. So thank you from all of us at Game Mic. The fall season is here and What's up, everyone? Thanks for listening into Game Mic. Action should resume as soon as your broadcaster is ready to go. This is Game Mic. What's up, everyone? Thanks for listening into Game Mike. Action should resume as soon as your broadcaster is ready to go. This is Game Mike.
Welcome back to a rainy, soaked, we'll say, Fayetteville Manlius High School. Gabe Perrin and Vic Mossian with you for
Receiving the
CNY
kickoff to
here
start
on
off
Game
the second
Mike.
half with
It's a
Liverpool Warriors
21-14 game.
are number
Liverpool scored
14,
with 20
Christian
seconds
Coppin,
left via a Christian
and number
Coppin
18, Jaden
rushing
Devereaux.
touchdown. In this game, I would say it's pretty open right now with the rain.
Back to
Oh,
kick
100%.
for the
And
Hornets.
as we're speaking, the rain's
Number
coming down harder and
23,
harder.
Jeremiah
And it's
Button.
been like that all game, and I think it puts both teams at a big disadvantage and puts teams at a big advantage too. And it's really anyone's game at this point.
Jeremiah Budget once more to kick off the second half for the Hornets. Back deep to receive Christian Coppin. Coppin has been an absolute menace on the ground in the second half, pretty much running this entire Warriors offense.
Yeah, if I were FM, I would not want to kick it to him.
Vivakwa also back there to receive. Budget kicks it off, and it is about a 20-yard kick.
The short kick bounces
And it rolls out of bounds.
at
Free
the
kick out of
40-yard
bounds.
line.
Flag is called.
Flag on the play
If
for
he had
illegal
gotten it, that
procedure.
technically would have been an onside kick, but it just barely trickled out of bounds.
Tough mistake to start off the second half for FM. Liverpool will have pretty good field position at their own
Ball
45
is
to
placed
start it off.
on the Liverpool 45-yard line.
And Vic, we saw
First and 10
Johnson
Warriors.
try to get the passing game going, but with this rain and how hard it's been coming down and how windy it is all night, it just hasn't been available.
Oh,
That's not an
100%.
option he has right now.
A lot of balls that he's thrown has just been too high for the receivers to bring in, and not sure if he's aiming to throw jump balls or they just happen to be slipping out of his hands.
Sindoni in the gun to start off the third quarter. Takes a snap, hands it off to Coppin. Coppin loses it, and Sindoni falls on it behind
Fumbled
the
by
line
number
of
14,
scrimmage.
Christian Coppin.
Almost a big-time mistake to start off the second
John
half
Sindoni
for the
falls on the
Warriors.
ball.
Big break
For a
for
2-yard
Liverpool
loss.
and right place at the right time for
Coming up,
Sindoni and great
second and
awareness.
12,
That ball
Warriors.
popping out and it happening to just settle right onto the turf, and Sindoni pounced on it. A really good job, and that's where you see a quarterback that's a sophomore in Sindoni. You wouldn't think that he'd have that awareness, but he does.
Now second and 11 from the 44. The rain coming down even harder in the past 30 seconds. It's even tough for us to see another pitch to Coppin, who has met in the backfield
Christian
a
Coppin
loss
tackled
of
by number
4.
45, Joe
Things falling
Sullivan,
apart
number
offensively
73,
in the
Andrew
first 2
Double
plays for Liverpool.
for a
Yes,
3-yard
I don't know what
loss,
the
coming up
coach
third
said
down and
in the
15
locker room,
for
but
the
whatever
Warriors.
he
Let's hear
said
it for our
must have
Hornets.
fired up his team, because that was a great stop right at the line of scrimmage. Coppin going nowhere. You don't really see that happening to him, as considering what has happened previously in this game, and you've seen him have struggles to find which crease to go with, but Coppin's done a great job of, when he gets outside and he goes horizontal instead of vertical, kind of picking which crease and which open part he wants to go to, but there was no open part for him to go to on that last play.
10:35 on the clock, 3rd and 14 from their own 41 for Liverpool. Sindoni drops back, throws one, and it is over the head of
Pass
Oakley
by
Keegan.
Sindoni intended for number
Nothing going
88, Oakley
again. That's
Keegan
the
is
first
incomplete.
drive in a while
Bringing
that
up
hasn't
4th
gone
and
the
15.
Warriors' way. 4th and 14 from their own territory. Just a rough start to the second half for Liverpool.
Yeah, and even with the low score, I mean, I shouldn't say low score, but 21-14, and just how they trudged through, they've done a good job of, even with the drops and all the missed passes and miscues from Sindoni, they've done a good job of just trudging through the rain and doing a good job of putting points on the board, because 21 is not too shabby for a first half of play with huge amounts of rain coming down.
Right tackle Jace Bliss for the Warriors. Looks like they've hurt his hand on that play. He'll head off. He's holding either his arm or his hand on the far sideline.
But yeah, like I said, both teams just doing a good job of putting up as much as they can in these conditions. And considering everything that's happened for Liverpool, you have to thank the FM defense for just not being the toughest of opponents they faced all year, because they go up against a team that's a lot better and a lot better positioning rankings-wise, then they're going to have a really tough time. But luckily for them, FM struggled to stop the bleeding all
Liverpool
year.
going for it
40
on
points
4th
in
and
every
14.
game except for one.
4th and 14. Liverpool lining up as they would go for it, but it's another pooch kick from Sindoni that goes to the right sideline.
Pooch
It is
kick by
down
Sindoni, brought
at
down
the-
at the
At the
Fayetteville
Hornets
Manlius
30.
30-yard line. First
That's
and
where they'll
10
start
Hornets.
their drive. And as this rain comes down more, Vic, I gotta say, this favors the Hornets more and more because their offense is entirely based on the ground. And that's where they have to be with the rain. I mean, they don't have the option to throw it. Neither does Liverpool. And that's where they get their yards.
Oh, 100%. Liverpool is a big passing team, and that's how they're going to get a big chunk of their yards.
Hearn under center, handoff to Jofrida. He breaks through the line of scrimmage. He gets past the 40, up to the
Number
45.
11, Anthony
A
Giaffria on the
big-time
carry.
gain of
Good
15
for
to
12
start the
yards and
drive
a
for
Fayetteville
FM.
Manlius first down.
Such a good play. Giaffrida just sticking with it. And it's kind of like he high steps just in general. The big, long strides. He chops his feet really well. Does a good job of
Tackle on
getting
the play
out
by
of
number
potential
78,
trip-ups like
Braylon
we've
Otis
seen
for the
earlier.
Warriors.
The Hornets quickly back to the line. 1st and 10 from the 44. A pitch this time to Owen McCarthy. He lost the ball. There's a dog pile for it. We'll see what the referees say. They say it'll be second
Fumble on the
down.
play.
The Hornets recovered
Recovered
that
by
ball.
number
And as
72
this
for
rain
the
comes
Hornets.
down, this is the
Gabe
story of
Bradley.
the game. Can you hold on to the
Coming
ball?
up,
It hurt the
second and
Hornets
8.
early. Now it's hurting both teams.
Yeah, and it seemed like McCarthy was more concerned about trying to get that first down. He didn't even know it seemed like he kept running without the ball, and he didn't even notice. And that's something with the rain coming down now, you have got to be sure you hold on to the ball. You'd way rather not get to the first down to be short, but still have the ball than get there, but you don't got the ball.
Gain of 2 on the fumble. Fake handoff, play action. Hearn goes deep. Jofrida is there, but it is tipped away by the defense. That's Nyquez Madison on the deflection for Liverpool. That was the first big shot we've seen taken downfield, passing-wise, for
Pass
the
broken up
FM
for the
offense. It
Warriors
almost
by
worked,
number
but
9,
Nyquez
Nyquez Madison.
was right there
Coming up
tipping it
3rd
away.
and 8 for
Yeah,
the
and if
Hornets.
Hearn got a little more juice on that ball, I think he would have actually led Giaffrida to it better, and it would have been way harder for Madison to get a tip.
3rd and 8, a long pitch to Jofrida to the left, and he is brought down.
Tackle on the play by number 7, Mason Mikowski.
That makes it 4th and 8.
Tackle for no gain on the play. Coming up
46.
4th and 8 for the Hornets.
Now you think you probably can't go for it here.
Yeah,
Looks like they might, though.
Liverpool had to go or had to kick it, and we'll see what Hearn does.
Hearn under center. Fakes the pitch again. He's rolling out to the right, and he is brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Jackson Priester,
Jack Hearn
the D
tackled on the
lineman,
rollout.
5'11", 230, bringing him down hard. And that gives Liverpool excellent field position to start it off. And I got to say, Vic, that's
Tackled
probably
by
not the
number
best play
56
call
for the
in this
Warriors,
situation.
Jackson
Yeah,
Pester.
he had Toper, who wasn't wide
Brings up
open. He
1st
had
and 10
a
for the
defender
Warriors
tracking him
at the
almost. I'm not
Fayetteville
sure
Manlius
what would have happened if
39-yard
he
line.
threw it to him, but in that situation, you have that guy right there. It's really your only hope. He's going to the same part of the sideline that Toper's on. Might as well throw it and hope that he gets the jump ball. 50-50 shot, but better than getting sacked, which he did there right there.
Hearn was brought down at his own 39, and that is where Liverpool will start this drive. Another handoff from the gun to Compton, and Compton keeps fighting through, and that is a 9-yard gain. And looks like he may be a little short of the
Number
right
14,
gain
Christian
at the
Compton,
29. Yes, he
tackled
is.
for the Hornets
That
by
ball
number
will be
51,
spotted.
Jackson Schwab.
Looks like at
Carry
the
is good
31.
for 8 yards, bringing up
That's
second and
2.
2 for the Warriors at
What
the
would
Fayetteville
Liverpool do
Manlius
if Compton wasn't
31-yard line.
playing? If they had no run game whatsoever right now, I'm not sure that they would have a single score. Maybe 1 or 2. I guess with the Sindoni's quarterback take on the first touchdown. But other than Coppin, it has been very quiet for the Liverpool offense.
And Coppin and maybe Isaiah Morris are the only backs they have. Remember, Owen Brown, Tymir Scott, their two leading running backs, are out tonight. There's another handoff to Coppin, who was brought down pretty high on that tackle.
Number 51, Jackson Schwab, with a big tackle on the play, bringing down Christian Coppin for no gain, coming up
defense.
3rd and 1. Let's hear it for our Hornets defense.
Be interested to see what Liverpool goes with. Run play with Coppin seems like the best option, but I don't know. After that last wrap-up, they might have figured Coppin out just a little bit.
Everyone in the stands here at FM donning an umbrella because it is coming down hard. 3rd and 1 from the 30. Sindoni in the gun. Another handoff to Coppin, and he fights through a 3-yard gain, and more importantly, a first down for the Warriors.
He looks like it's way more than a 3-yard
first
gain.
down,
He does such
tackled by
a
number
good job
66,
of breaking tackles
Taiwan
and just
Thompson
staying
for
up.
the
And
Hornets.
both him and Giafrida, and they have
First
been the
and 10
saving
for
grace
the
for both of
Warriors
their
from
teams
the
tonight.
FM
The thing
25-yard
about
line.
Christian Coppin is that he's efficient with the way he runs. He doesn't waste a lot of movements. Every movement is calculated, and he gets through the line quickly.
And you could say the same thing about Giafrida. He's not the typical looking running back, is a little bit tall, maybe not as built, but he does such a good job of doing what he's supposed to do.
Frito would probably be a wide receiver on any other team. 5'11", 180. 6.5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. There's a give to Devereaux, who moves to the left sideline.
Number 18,
Barely
Jaden
gets back to the
Devereaux,
line of scrimmage.
tackled for no gain by number
So
44,
even with the
Rowan
gain from
Spates
Coppin on that
for
last
the
play,
Hornets.
the FM
Coming up
defense,
2nd and
especially
10.
the defensive line, have done a better job at containing the run these past couple of plays, especially right there. But it seemed like the plays where they pitch it out and have a little bit more time to get to the running back or to get to whoever has the ball, that's when they find their success. But when guys like Coppin run straight up the middle, it seems like FM's just not ready for it.
2nd and 10 from the 25 for Liverpool. They lead Fayetteville Manlius 21-14. Flag is thrown. Even movement on the line before the snap.
Ball start against the Warriors.
Ball start for Liverpool. Crucial mistakes, especially on the road.
5-yard penalty will make it 2nd down
This is where
and
FM
15.
has got to capitalize. They've got a 2nd down and 15. They need to limit Coppin to just a couple of yards and try to keep them having to go for double digits to get that first down. So 2nd down and 15 for FM. They really need to make sure Coppin doesn't have a big breakthrough here.
Past the 5.5 minute mark in the 3rd quarter. It's a 1-score game. Liverpool driving. 2nd and 15 from the 30. Sidoni drops way back. He's pressured, and he
Pressured by number
down.
44,
He
Rowan
just had to
Spates.
there, didn't he?
Yeah, the blitz coming crazy. We've seen FM use the blitz a couple times. Honestly,
Forces the
we've been
incomplete
talking about
pass
who they
coming
picked
up
on
3rd
it.
and
Their blitz has
15
done a great
for the
job of
Warriors.
putting pressure on the Warriors. I think that they should do it more. With the rain coming down like that, you're forcing Sindoni to make a quick throw into somewhere where the receiver's going to have to bring it down with this rain. And honestly, I would take that risk considering the rain and how slippery it's been and how inaccurate Sindoni's been as well.
Matthew Heine for the Hornets limping off the field, holding his right knee. But 3rd and 15 for Liverpool. Sindoni in the gun again. He'll roll out himself. Again, he's pressured, rolling out to the right. A throw to
Sindoni's
Brandon
pass
Eddy,
on
and
the
it is
rollout
dropped.
is defense for the Hornets by number 9,
4th
Owen
and
McCarthy.
15.
Pass is incomplete. Coming up
Great showing
4th
by the
and
FM
15
defense.
Yeah, Brandon Eddy trying to get
for
that
the
one, but
Warriors from the
defense
Fayetteville
for
Manlius
FM breaking
30-yard
it up.
line.
That's what I was saying. You apply that pressure. Not sure if that was a full-on blitz there by FM, but you apply that pressure and you're forcing Sindoni to flush out of the pocket and throw a ball that's going to be really hard to catch because of this rain.
4th and 15, ball at the 30. We've seen the pooch kick in this situation from Sindoni multiple times, I believe twice already. I'm not sure if that's the play here because you are in Hornets territory. 4th and 15, whistle blows, timeout.
Timeout taken by the Liverpool Warriors.
By Liverpool.
That is
before
their
the
first
snap.
timeout of the second
We'll
half.
talk this over. Vic, if you're Coach Sindoni right now, what are you doing?
It's really tough because it seems like FM has been doing a better job at containing Coppin. So with 4th and 15, do you really want to do a run play and leave it up to Coppin to get those yards? But then again, it's been tough sledding with Sindoni with these throws. They've been really high sometimes. They've been behind receivers, and receivers have just dropped balls too. So if I were him, unfortunately, I'm going to try to pin FM as far back into their own territory as I can.
And I'd say you can do that right now because you have a 1-score lead for Liverpool.
Exactly, but the tough part of it is how are you going to get them? How are you going to get the ball so close without going into the end zone? Because as they are right now, it's at the 30-yard line. If they go for it and FM takes over, that's not bad field position at all. But if you can somehow push that kick, get it right in between the goal line and the 10-yard line, that'd be great. But it looks like Sindoni all alone in the guns, ready to go for it.
Sindoni in the gun, 4 receivers to his right. He bobbles the snap, drops back, looking downfield, and he's got Grandinetti who bobbles it and pulls it in for a first down. That was juggled by the senior before he held it in.
4,
that is a big-time play for Liverpool.
First down.
They moved to the 12-yard line.
Yeah, and when I was seeing Sindoni step up like that, I knew that pass was going to have some heat on it, and it was going to make it really tough to catch. But just a great job by Liverpool receivers to bring that ball down, because that was a really, really tough pass to catch, even though it was right in his chest.
A new set of downs for Liverpool. 1st and 10 from the 12 for Sindoni's squad. Whistle's blown before the snap. May get perhaps a clock reset, but maybe some movement before the snap. But it's 1st and 10 from the 12, 4:43 on the clock, Vic. The score here, not that it puts the nail in the coffin, but makes it a lot harder for FM to come back into this game.
Yep, with the weather conditions, down by 2 scores, closing in on the 4th quarter, it'd be really tough for FM to mount a comeback. So this is a big opportunity for Liverpool to put this game without a reach.
Sindoni in the gun with Morris to his right. Takes the snap, rolls out. He's being pressured big time, but he's got Vivacqua in the corner, and that is a touchdown for the Warriors. A great misdirection. Tyler Vivacqua was there all along.
Yeah,
for the
blown
Warriors.
coverage, it seemed no one was
Good for a
around him.
touchdown.
FM, a couple times we've seen that, just no one there, no one at home. And unfortunately for them, I'm going to have to bite the bullet, because that was a really easy touchdown for Sindoni and this Warriors team. It seems like the momentum really back on Liverpool's side.
John Sindoni very happy about that one, celebrating big time as the Warriors go up 2 scores. Vivacqua also the kicker on to attempt the extra point. And it is up and through, or not, excuse me, that was wide left.
Good.
It looked
Warriors
good from this
don't
vantage
connect
point,
on the
but
extra point.
obviously we're a bit far away, so just 6.
Giving us a
Tyler
score of
Vivacqua, not
Liverpool
7
27.
on that
Fayetteville
drive.
Manlius
That is
14.
really big for Liverpool.
Oh, yeah, it's huge. Like I just said, up 2 scores now with the rain coming down hard, and an FM team who struggled all year. This is huge for Liverpool, and now they just got to play steady and sound defense. And the biggest thing, they got to find a way to lock up Giuffrida, because it seemed on that last play that FM was starting to figure out how to lock up Coppin, and then you have that big blown coverage of Vivacqua in the end zone. And now it's time for Liverpool to figure out a way to contain Giuffrida and hold him just to a couple of yards.
27-14 ball game. Liverpool leads Fayetteville Manlius in the 3rd quarter. 4:24 left on the clock. The 3rd period of play.
Back to receive the Hornets are number 34, Noah Fox.
Football in the state of New York.
Number 11.
Set to kick again is Vivacqua. There's about 16, say, and a half minutes left to go of game time in this game. And now it's time for the Hornets to get back in it. The kick, it is scooped up on the far side, and Nicholas McCarthy is met
21
on the right side of the field.
30-yard line,
Down
return 5 yards.
36, but that's where the drive will start
Fayetteville
for the
Manlius
Hornets.
35-yard line.
And Vic, do you think
Coming up
Giuffrida
first
is
and 10
the
Hornets.
singular key to this offense right now?
To be totally honest with you, I think unfortunately it is, because I think that
Please
he's been
be
doing
aware
the most
that
damage, and we've seen a
pizza,
couple,
hot dog,
we've seen a
and
couple of
pretzels
plays
are all
from Hearn
available
where
for
he's tried to pass
$1.
and they've just been unsuccessful.
$1.
I think that giving Giuffrida the ball and just letting him do his thing is probably the best thing.
1st and 10 from the 36. Hearn hands it off to Giuffrida, who is met at the line of scrimmage.
Number 11,
No
Anthony
gain there.
Giuffrida stopped
Minimal gain.
on the carry for no gain. Coming up, 2nd and 10 Hornets.
It'll stay 2nd and 10. Giuffrida has been the go-to guy offensively. Him and Owen McCarthy about 70-30 as far as the handoffs go. Once again, under center is Hearn. A quick handoff again to Giuffrida. The ball is loose. Diving forward are pretty much every player out there. But it will stay with the Hornets.
And now Liverpool doing a really good job of containing the run game. It seems like they've started to figure it out a little bit more.
Fayetteville Manlius run up the middle, stopped for no gain. Coming up,
Another run.
3rd
No gain.
and 9 for the Hornets.
Checks out in exchange for Gavin Toper on 3rd and 10. Tober lining about there to the right of Hearn in the split end spot. Hearn under center for 3rd and 10. Fakes the handoff. He has a lot of time now being pressured. A deep ball to McCarthy. Picked off by the Warriors. That's Dante Clicks, who's taking it down the right sideline, and he is wrestled out of bounds at the 9-yard line. A great interception and a great return
Interception
on a rough
for
pass
the
from Jack
Warriors
Hearn, and that
by number
switches this game up
25.
big time.
Yeah,
Dante
and
Clicks
on that play, Hearn is
forced
throwing the
out
ball
at
up
the
to
10-yard
someone who's the
line by
same
number
size, maybe even
72 for the
smaller
Hornets,
than the
Nate
guys who are
Bradley.
defending him, and you just can't have that, because someone's obviously going to come down with the ball, and if you've got 3 receivers over there, that's 3 against 1 guy, and if someone's coming down with the ball, it's most likely going to be the defense in that area.
And that's Hearn's 4th interception of the season. With 2:54 to go, the Warriors are in a really good spot. 1st and goal on the 10-yard line. They lead 27-14. Sindoni in the gun. 3 receivers to his left. Compton to his left as well in the backfield. A pitch to Compton. Spin move in the backfield and then wrestle to the ground for, let's say,
stopped
a loss of 1.
A great stop
by
there
number
by
89,
FM.
Vincent Hunt for the
You're gonna need
Warriors.
a lot more of those stops there to build that momentum back up. It'd be great for FM if they could stop Liverpool here
Coming up,
and go down and get a score on the next drive.
2nd and goal.
At this point in the game, it might take a turnover on this set of downs from FM to get them fully back in it.
We've seen plenty of fumbles, balls loose on the ground. This rain playing a big part in that. Would not be surprised, but Coppin has done a great job of holding on to the ball.
2nd and goal from the 11. Sindoni calls timeout.
Timeout,
Didn't really
Liverpool.
like what he saw defensively or
That's
offensively.
their 2nd timeout of the half.
Now Liverpool just has 1 timeout remaining. 2 minutes and 4 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Liverpool up 13. 2-score game, essentially.
Well, if FM can figure out a way to get a couple scores and put the pressure back on Liverpool, they've only got 1 timeout left. So this timeout right now better be useful, and they better use this timeout to ensure that they score here and not have to worry about it
And
potentially in the future.
It's still just the 3rd quarter. There is a lot of football left to be played. The FM defense hasn't looked too bad. They've made some very crucial stops, but when it comes to stopping scores, they haven't been able to do that so far.
It's just a lot of inconsistency. They've had some really big plays to force Liverpool to turn it over, to force them to have to punt, but they've also had a lot of blown coverages. That last touchdown where the receiver's all alone in the end zone, you just can't have that. So a lot of inconsistencies from this FM team. They need to start figuring out how to be just a little bit more consistent.
Sindoni in the gun. 2nd and goal from the 11. Coppin to his right in the backfield. Takes the snap, a quick handoff to Coppin, who is brought down quickly after a gain
Tackled
of 2.
up the middle by number 51 for the Hornets.
And even though he got
Jackson
positive
Schwab
yardage, just a couple,
for a
you can
gain
take
of
2 or
2.
3 yards any day.
3rd and goal
for
from
what
the
Coppin
FM
has been
9-yard
doing,
line.
which
Let's
is-
hear it for our
seems like
FM
he's been
Hornets.
getting at least 8
Third
yards
down
per
and
carry.
goal from the
First down
9-yard
after
line.
first down, just keeps trudging his way through. So they can stop him and hold him to 2 or 3 yards. That's going to be key. But You got to find a way to eventually stop them from getting in the end zone.
A minute 40 on the clock in the third quarter. 27-14, Liverpool leads FM. 3rd and goal from the 9. Sindoni in the gun once more. Another handoff to Kappa. No, it's a fake. Sindoni's got it himself, going back up the middle, diving for the goal line. Did he get it?
I think he's a little short.
The referees say he's about a yard short. But that sets up a
Tackle
very
for the Hornets
interesting
by number
4th
56
and goal from the
on the 1 yard line, coming up
And
4th and goal
almost had
from
him
the
wrapped
1.
up right around the line of scrimmage. He got past one guy, and he barreled his way almost into the end zone. I think maybe is a flag down there.
Let's make
There
some
is a
noise
flag.
for our Hornets defense on 4th and goal.
Near where holding on the offense.
Wow.
So
Big
that
break
goes
for
the
FM.
Hornets' way.
Flag on the play is holding on the offense.
Now 4th
That's
down.
big time.
4th down. A big decision for Liverpool, but for FM, they need a stop here. And this is what I was saying, the inconsistency in the defense. They come up in big times. This is another big time where FM needs to get a
3rd
big
and
time
goal
stop.
from
But it
the
also, I can
FM
see it going the way
14-yard
of
line.
Liverpool, pulling something a little bit out of the ordinary and finding an open guy. That's what they did last time. We'll see what they do here.
They'll replay the down this time. 3rd and goal from the 13. 25 seconds on the clock. Sindoni takes the snap, drops back.
Wow.
Grandinetti
Pass
drops
to
the
number
pass.
4, Jordan
A
Grandinetti
great
is
throw up the
incomplete.
middle by Sindoni.
Coming up is 4th and goal from the FM
It
4th
just fell out of
down.
his hands.
Goal
Yeah,
from the
he
FM
caught it
14-yard
right
line.
inside the 5-yard line. I would have liked to think if he had caught it, he'd find his way into the end zone and just a dropped ball. Sindoni put it right on the money. You've seen better passes now from Sindoni coming out of halftime. Passes more at their chests instead of over their heads. But we've seen receivers just drop it in that almost big drop over the middle in the last drive.
Let's hear it for the Hornets.
22 seconds on the clock in the third quarter. Liverpool leads. 4th and goal from the 14. Sindoni in the gun. The snap goes over his head. He falls on it on the 30. And that is where Fayetteville
Sindoni
Manlius will
falls
get the
on
ball
the
back.
fumbled
That is
snap on the
exactly
FM
the momentum
30-yard
switch the
line.
Hornets needed.
100%.
First and
You're
10,
talking
the
about it.
Hornets.
It might need a turnover, and well, that's about as close as you're going to get to a turnover right there. And a good job by Sindoni to just fall on the ball. You see a lot of guys try to pick it up and do something with it. With how slick it is, just fall on it and take the yards. Because now FM is at the 30-yard line, which tonight is pretty far back considering how short the kicks have been.
The field playing pretty long with all the rain and the lack of passing. All will be placed at the Hornets' own 26. 1st and 10. Hearn gives it to Jafrida, and he stopped.
Number
just
11,
beyond the line
Anthony
of scrimmage.
Giafrida
Call that a gain
on
of
the
2.
carry
That will be
for a short
the
game.
conclusion of the third quarter. Vicky,
That's the end of the third quarter.
27-14 ball game. Liverpool still
Liverpool
leads.
27,
But with
FM
12 minutes to
14.
go, just a quarter left to play. FM has a chance with the score on this drive to get back in this one.
100%. It seemed like that interception was going to be the big turning point in this game. But I don't think it was. I think FM's got the ball back. They need a good drive. They need a score here any way they can to get back in this game.
We'll be right back. See my stream. Gabe Parent and Vic Mosley with you here on Game Mike.
Have you always wanted to be a sports broadcaster but didn't know how to get started? Well, Game Mic allows you to go out and practice, just like we need to practice as athletes. You can't get better without work, so gain that experience on Game Mic.
Are you a parent with multiple active kids? Are you at one event while your spouse is at another? That's where Game Mic comes in, the free app that allows anyone to broadcast live audio so that people can listen on the go and feel as if they were there. Game Mic, it's in the emotions.
Thank you for tuning in to this live audio broadcast. If you paid to listen to this event or you plan to, we know our broadcasters greatly appreciate that. It may pay for some gas, a hot dog at halftime.
FM takes over. Hearn takes the snap. He's going to hand this one off. Giafrida is not going to get much.
Number
It's
11,
just back
Anthony
to the line of
Giafrida on
scrimmage.
carry for
No
no gain
positive
coming up.
yards on that.
3rd and 10 for the
And
Hornets.
Giafrida suddenly is locked up. Not sure what this FM team is going to be able to do. You saw Hearn unleash a pass in the last drive that got picked off. So Giafrida right now seems to be their only hope. McCarthy out there too. We'll see about that.
Jafrida just hasn't had it in the second half like he did in the first. It looked like he was the big-time glimmer of hope, maybe the reason they could win the game. But right now, nothing going on his end.
FM, as per usual, quick back to the line. Hearn under center, looks to throw, has a man, gets it downfield. It's tipped and incomplete. Intended receiver, well, it's Jafrida. Who else would it be?
Pass by Jack Hearn, intended for number 11, Owen McCarthy, is incomplete.
Jafrida just locked up too much.
Coming up, 4th down and 10 for the
Fourth and
Hornets.
10, just like that for the Hornets. It's just been tough sledding. With now Jafrida not being able to do much. And it looks like they're going to be in punt formation.
Back to punt for
Really
the Hornets,
quick,
number
3 and
11,
out.
Anthony Giafrida.
Giafrida, of course, back to kick.
Swiss Army knife on this
It
squad.
really is. He is doing it all. So we'll wait for them to fully line up. There they go. First real punt we're seeing tonight. Giafrida's got it. And it's going to get past the 50-yard line, going towards out of bounds, and it will settle up at about the 40-yard
Outstanding
line.
punt by Anthony
So Liverpool
Giafrida
will
rolls
take over once again, an
dead
opportunity
at
to
the
make it a
41-yard line
three-score
of
game,
the
which
Warriors.
would really put it
Coming up,
out
1st
of
and
reach.
10
What you think,
Liverpool.
Gabe?
I think so. It was a great move by Jafrida, but now with just 11 minutes left, another score, even just a field goal from Liverpool, probably puts it away based on what we've seen from the FM offense in the second half.
So Sindoni back on the field. We've seen better passes from him, but his receiver is still having a tough time bringing down the ball. You need to be able to make catches to get another score on the board and put this out of reach for FM. Sindoni in the gun, Coppin right next to him. 3 receivers to his right, none to his left. Hands it off. It'll be Coppin, and he's wrapped up. He's going to lose some
Tackle
yardage.
by number 51, Jackson.
At least 2. It looks like 3 yards lost on the
Coming
play
up,
from
2nd and
Coppin.
12 for the Warriors.
So FM's defense really starting to figure out. Seems like both defenses have started to figure out a little bit. And 21 to 14 going into half. It seems like a pretty high-scoring game. But now all of a sudden, both defenses doing a good job of wrapping up the running backs and also doing a good job on pass plays as well.
Yeah, the FM defense really digging in the trenches because they know their glimmer of hope is to stop Christian Coppin.
Sindoni back in the gun. He'll get a motion from one of his receivers. Going to fake the handoff, and now it's dropped. The ball is out, and it's recovered.
Liverpool
It's number
fumble,
4, Grandinetti,
recovered
who was motioning
from
over. They faked the
35-yard line.
handoff to Coppin. They gave it to Grandinetti, who never fully had possession of the ball, and it was fumbled, actually.
In my opinion, Vic, you don't need to go for any of that trickery right now. When you're up 13, the field is ungodly wet. That's the only way I can describe it. Like, I know the ball is wet as well. You don't want to run that kind of reverse in the backfield in this situation.
It seems like you want to have as little going on as possible.
It's all about risk management right now as well as clock management for Liverpool.
And now Liverpool is quick to the line. And it's going to be a timeout, I think, for Liverpool. And that's their final one, if it is a timeout.
I
don't think it was a
see a
timeout.
flag on the play.
Not sure exactly what's being
Timeout for
discussed.
the Warriors. That is their
It is.
So, wow.
3rd and final
Coach
timeout.
Sidoni wasn't very happy.
Previous
with the
play was
backfield.
ruled an incomplete pass on the shovel
So
pass.
all 3 timeouts have been used by
3rd and
Liverpool.
12
And once
for the
again,
Warriors.
this makes this drive so important because if they give the ball right back to FM, who scores and then has a chance to score again, they've got all 3 of their timeouts, and Liverpool's got none.
3rd down and 12, just under 10 minutes to go. I mean, if Fayetteville Manlius gets the ball back right here,
After the
maybe
game,
for a
FM
turnover.
seniors will do the
They
senior
are
walk.
so much in this game. Right now
Parents
they
can
seem
go
out
to
of
the
it,
field
but if they
after
get
the
the ball
game
back
for
right
photos if they
here
like.
on 3rd
And
down,
there is a post-game
They're in
meal
it
for the
fully.
team
3rd down and
afterwards at
12.
Stingers.
All on the Liverpool 39-yard line. And the FM defense back out there, so is Liverpool. They were quick to the line on that last play. That's what FM has been doing on every offensive play. So Sindoni now will be in the gun. Coppin right next to him. 2 receivers to each side. He gets a motion. Now 3 receivers to the left side. He's going to hand this one off. It's Coppin. Breaks through a couple tackles. He gets through, and he's going to battle for the first down and more. Coppin doing it all. Liverpool, another first down and a huge play. And now one of the Liverpool players shaking up.
For a Liverpool first down, tackled by number 11.
Wonderful misdirection by Sidonia at first, then by Coppin, going the complete opposite way the rest of the play was.
Official timeout
so
for an
much
injured
room
Liverpool
right in
player
the
on
middle of
the
the field.
I'm pretty sure that's going to be number 71, Mason Blindford for Liverpool. That's shaken up over there. Not exactly sure if that's him. He's not involved directly in the play. Obviously, Coppin had the carry. The training staff out there now. So we're going to take a little bit of a break, and we'll be right back with a 27-14 ball game. Welcome back. Liverpool offense back out there. Sindoni in the gun. First down and 10. A fresh set of downs after Coppin's big gain. Takes a snap. He hands it right back off to Coppin. And he's going to be tackled after getting about 5 yards.
Coppin tackled on the play for the Hornets by number 51,
and that's exactly
Jackson
what he needs to be doing right now. With 9 minutes left to go. 2-score game.
5-yard gain coming up, second
that
and
defense.
5 for the
Keep
Warriors.
running the ball.
And even more so, that's eating up the clock. If we see just gains of 4, gains of 5 from Coppin all the way down the field, we'll be at the 5-minute mark by the time this drive ends.
Big huddle for Liverpool. Remember, no timeouts left for them. Used all of them up. Sindoni once again in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. And now a handoff to Coppin once again. Breaks a couple tackles, and it looks like he has got the first down and a couple more. Coppin doing it all.
Number 14, Christian Coppin tackled on the play for the Hornets by number 45, Joe Sullivan.
Just needs more and
That is
more
good
of that
for
to get to
Warriors
the end
first
zone.
down.
It's what's been working all night. Coppin just bouncing around, getting through the line of scrimmage, finding every single gap there is, and then just pounding it through for a gain of 5 or more.
And the stats do show Liverpool is a big passing team, and I'm not sure if they've had games as quick as this because with so many run plays, that clock's not stopping at all.
Anyway, we started at 7 o'clock. It's not even 9 yet, and the game's 8 minutes from ending.
Now in the shotgun, they've almost fumbled the handoff. Coppin breaking through a bunch of tackles and finding his way close to the first down marker yet again. And even with an almost botched snap,
Tackled by number
it was
11 for the
bobbled
Hornets,
by
Anthony Giafrida.
Sidoni. But regardless, Coppin just found that crease.
Run is
What
good
it
for 9
looks like
yards,
happened
bringing
there
up
is that it
second
was
and
supposed
1
to be
for
just
the
a
Warriors.
regular handoff from the gun, like most plays have been in the second half for Liverpool. But it was bobbled. It was in the air. It looked like to me Coppin picked it out of the air and just ran with it. That's the type of skill and the type of quickness he has.
3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right of Sindoni, who's with Coppin in the backfield. Takes the snap. He's going to throw. Jump ball up. It is not caught. And it's dropped by Jordan Grandinetti. And yet again, another dropped jump ball.
Bringing up.
And this time it would have been a touchdown.
That would have
Third
been
and 1
a
for the
touchdown,
Warriors.
and it was perfectly placed by me maybe a smidge high by a foot or two.
Pass defense for the Hornets by number 13, Gavin
ball
Tober.
by Grandinetti right in the end zone. We won't come back to hurt them if they win this game, but you would want that for sure.
Mm-hmm. It seems like it's so hard to catch these balls with the rain. It's not like they're bobbling it for a long time. It is just swiping right past their fingertips. So Sindoni will try again. Trips formation out to the right side. He's going to hand it off, and it's happened. He trudges his way through a couple
Number
more
8,
yards.
Nick Delands on the tackle for the
There's
Hornets.
something about the rain that I've noticed throughout the game. Most of the wide receivers,
Brings
most
down
of the running
number
backs, not
14,
wearing
Christian
gloves. Of
Coppin.
course, that would help
Run
in
is
the
good
situation
for
a little bit, but
Liverpool
with
first
bare
down.
hands, the rain, how much it's been raining throughout the entire night for about 4 hours straight, it looks very tough out there.
Yeah, and it almost makes you just want to keep running the ball, and I think that's what Coach Sindoni is going to do. There's no reason to really pass it. You're up 2 scores. Don't want to risk an interception. Sindoni's had a good bit of those all year. Back in the gun, takes a snap, pitches it out, and it's number 18 who's going to head to the end zone, and it's a touchdown for Liverpool.
Number 18,
Jaden Devereaux finally does some damage tonight. He gets the pitch, and he gets the score, and now a 3-score game for Liverpool.
Devereaux, his first rushing touchdown of the season, and that was written up beautifully by Coach Sindoni. Devereaux was in motion to the left and then cut back right as the ball was snapped, got the reverse. I know I warned against trick plays earlier, but that one worked, so I can't argue with that.
Oh, 100%. And the point after is going to be good by Tyler Vivaqua.
Number 24, Tyler Vivaqua.
So the score now 34 to 14, a 3-score game. FM has got a tall task to try to come back with 6:30 left to go. So we'll take a little bit of a break here, and we'll bring you the FM offense back out on the field.
What's up, everyone? Thanks for listening in to Game Mike. Action should resume as soon as your broadcaster is ready to go. This is Game Mike.
Welcome back. It's 34 to 14. Liverpool's up, set to kick it off to FM, trying to mount a historic comeback, down 3 scores now. And despite the score, it seems very close, much closer than it is right now. Just a couple miscues from FM, who takes it, and they're going to get past the 30, now to the 40. He's in the near sideline. A couple guys tracking him, and he's going to be forced out of bounds. That is Noah Fox.
By number 34, Noah Fox. Brings it all the way down to the Liverpool
Great
40-yard
run back.
line. First and 10, Hornets.
Past the 40-yard line, forced out right about the 40-yard line. We'll see exactly where they spot him, and a great run back.
What a return by the junior, only 5'6", 140. But like Coppin has been doing all day, he just carved through the defense and gave FM really good field position for this drive.
So now back to Hearn, and he's going to take it himself. He's not going to go anywhere.
Jack Hearn on the keeper.
So back to the line of scrimmage. FM, nothing going for their offense. Couple Liverpool players shaking up there.
Good for 3 yards. Coming up 2nd and 7 for the
3
Hornets.
yards was the gain. It seemed like forward motion helped him a good bit. And now FM might take advantage of Liverpool trying to get guys out. And they just do, barely. Hearn takes a snap, throws it. And it's caught for a first down. Giaffrida.
Anthony Giaffrida with a tough run after the catch.
Let's see if they give him the first down. They
Good
are.
for
The chains are
Hornets,
moving.
first down.
Giaffrida, another first down. This time a little screen pass from her.
That's the first time we've seen anything like that tonight from the Hornets offense, and that worked. If we saw that earlier in the game, if they started running that, say, in the first quarter, ever since the game started, this could be a very different game.
Now Hearn in the gun. Takes a snap, looking to throw again. Trying to find Giafrida. Breaks through a couple of linemen and will fight his way towards a first down, but he's not going to be close.
Scrambles
Gets
forward.
2 or 3 yards. He's second down and
Takes it
7,
down
I
to
do believe.
the 28-yard line, coming up 2nd and 8 Hornets.
There was a small moment there where Giafrida was open on the left-hand side, but then that got quickly closed, and Hearn just looked like he didn't really know where to go and was swallowed up by the D-line.
It seems like the fact that they don't really run passing plays is catching up to him. Just doesn't really know where to go exactly, and a flag's thrown. Looks like it's going to be a false start from FM, and that's exactly what
Flag
it's
on
going
the
to be.
play, false start on the Hornets.
I think that was Gabe Radley that moved early.
5-yard penalty will make it 2nd and 13.
So 2nd and 13. Gotta think they're going to give it to Giafrida. Do something with it, set them up for, or either get the first down or set them up for a 3rd and short. Quick to the line again. Hearn again in the gun. Haven't seen that much. Takes the snap, looking for a block. He's going to take it himself, and he's going to get wrapped up and actually thrown down in positive territory, or
Zach Hearn
positive.
scrambles
So
forward.
gets a couple
on
of
the
yards
carry
off
for
of that,
5
thanks to the
yards.
tackle,
Brings up
which sent
3rd and
him
8.
instead of backwards, send him forwards. So it'll be a 3rd down. We'll see how many left to go.
Should be 8 from the 28.
So 3rd down and 8. Hearn back in the gun. Receiver to each side. Now one motioning. They're going to give it off, and he won't go anywhere. That's number 9, Owen McCarthy on the carry.
On the sweep, stop for no gain.
And is there a flag on the play? Yeah, so it's going to be a holding on the offense.
That was on the way far side.
Flag on the play. Holding against the offense, FM. That penalty is declined. 4th and 10 Hornets from
So
30
4th
yard
and 10,
line.
and with it being less than 4 minutes, Hornets kind of have to go for it, and they will. Giafrida joins the
FM will
offense
go for it
back
on
out
4th
there.
and 10. Let's hear it for the
He's going to
Hornets.
set up as a receiver. So Giafrida, closest to us, in the near sideline. Hearn takes a snap, rolls out to his right, has to throw, gives it up. It's Giafrida, caught for a first down. His knee was down when he caught it, so they'll mark him right there. But a great job by Hearn to find Giafrida.
Pass is complete to number 11, Anthony Giafrida, for an FM first down. 1st and goal from the 8-yard line.
There was pressure. The blitz was closing in on him, but he made a great choice by getting that ball off when he did.
Special thanks to our chain crew tonight.
FM obviously
Jared
hurrying it up.
Gianmichael, Colby Clark, and Eric Nichols.
Winding down moments to the 4th quarter. Handoff. It's Owen McCarthy. Pushes his way close to the goal line, but he's not
Number
going to
9,
get there.
Owen McCarthy takes the pitch.
Now FM speeding up the tempo even more than they usually do because there's just 3 minutes left and they're down 20.
Brings the ball down to the 4-yard line. 1st and goal from the 4-yard line.
Under 3 minutes left to go. A long huddle for FM. Hearn going to be under center this time. Giafrida behind him. They'll hand it off to him. He's fighting for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. Lucky to get about 2 or 3 yards before he was
Number
taken
11,
down.
Anthony Giafrida.
Now coming up on 2
Takes the
minutes,
ball
30
left
seconds.
side. Carry good for about 1 yard, bringing up 3rd and goal from the 3-yard line. 3rd and goal, Hornets.
Really good job in the second half of containing him before the line of scrimmage.
Another long huddle. And it looks like it's going to be a timeout. And it's FM because, well, of course, Liverpool has no more timeouts left. And looks like we'll take a little bit of a timeout for ourselves. So 2 minutes, 14 seconds left to go. FM trying to at least score one more time.
Hey everyone, this is Chris Rivas, co-founder of Game Mike. Thank you for listening in. Game Mike was built so any school, any program, any sport, anytime can create a live audio broadcast. We believe audio brings moments to life. Download Game Mike today in the app and Google Play Store. Game Mike, it's in the emotions.
What's up, everyone? Thanks for listening in to Game Mike. Action should resume as soon as your broadcaster is ready to go. This is Game Mike.
Welcome back. It's Hearn under center. Takes a snap. Gives it off. Giafrida again fighting for the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, FM.
Anthony Giafrida for the Hornets touchdown.
But that does make it a 2-score game. Crazier things have happened.
34-20 before the extra point. And FM has done a great job of sticking with a Liverpool team who's done a really good job at managing the rain and all the weather conditions. Both teams have really done a good job at that, finding a way. And obviously, Liverpool with some drop passes, and FM not too sharp on the offensive side either, but they have been good when they needed to be. 2 minutes, 10 seconds left. It looks like they're going to try for the 2-point conversion. Hearn with the handoff. He'll give it to Giafrida, and he's going to find his way in the end zone for a 2-point conversion.
Is good for the Hornets.
So 34-22. 2 minutes, 10 seconds left. They're going to have to try for a sneaky onside kick. So, Gabe, besides the onside kick, if FM does get it back, what type of plays, what are they going to do to try to get to the end zone as quick as possible?
Well, I think it comes down to drawing up passes to Giafrida. That's from what I've seen tonight from that past drive. That's the only guy who can consistently catch passes on this squad. So if they want to get back in this, if they get the ball back, they got to go to him. And because of the time, it has to be a pass.
So FM set to kick off. 2 minutes, 10 seconds left to go. And as of right now, with the 22 points scored for FM, it's one of their best offensive games so far this year. And FM, considering the stakes, are taking extra long in their huddle for the kickoff. It will have to be an onside kick.
That 2-point conversion, you're right, it's actually their highest scoring.
Yes, by 1 point. So FM, best offensive game so far in the toughest of conditions. Very interesting.
Maybe they're wishing it'll rain more.
Maybe so. Maybe it helped them out a little bit. Obviously affects Liverpool tremendously, being on the road as well.
That Liverpool hands team is ready. It's raining, so you never know.
Never know. Onside kick formation. Here it is. Looking for a bobble, and it looks like Liverpool's got it. A great job by the guys around. Looks like
onside kick by the Hornets is recovered by the Warriors.
And the guys around Devereux did a good job of kind of pushing him down, saying catch the ball and go down. Don't try to get up and run with it or anything like that. Considering how slippery it is and how weird the football bounces off the turf, that's what you have to do, is just smother the ball into the ground. And it looks like Liverpool is just going to kneel on it now. The Hornets do have 2 timeouts, so FM will use those, of course, meaning Liverpool is probably got to get at least 1, maybe even 2 first downs.
Yeah, I'm thinking just what's been going this entire second half. Hands off to Coppin.
Mm-hmm. Coppin is with Sindoni in the backfield. They're alone. 3 receivers to his right. We'll hand it off. It's going to be Coppin, and he's going to get almost wrapped up. He gets back up, and then he's going to fight his way. He gets about 4 or 5 yards. That's just incredible. It looks like he's totally down, and he gets up. He's got that burst of speed.
I'm not sure where that came from. It looked like he was fully down on the ground, and then all of a sudden he's right back up at midfield and added another 4, maybe 5 yards to that carry.
So, obviously, a timeout taken by FM.
Timeout Hornets.
And that last play almost had him wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. Would have been big. Instead, Coppin just finding a way to manufacture yards, especially so late in the game, too. You'd think that he'd slow down and realize a little bit. You're up by 2 scores. You don't really need to go pedal to the metal, but he does.
Parents can go on
right
the field.
now. FM's just looking to punch the ball out of Coppin's hands, I would say, just to get the ball back in any way you can. Down by 12, you can do that twice.
So the FM defense will return to the field. Liverpool taking a little extra long time. See what they have drawn up, and like we said, in need of at least one first down. So second down. Second about 7. Sindoni in the gun again. And he's going to hand it off. This time it's not going to be Coppin breaking his way through defenders is number 35. That's Morris. Wow, he kept on going, never stopped. Isaiah Morris. Out of nowhere, a little bit of a surprise they didn't use Coppin, right?
Nearly a 30-yard gain. I am surprised, but consider this. Coppin's gotten almost every touch, every single play in the second half. He probably deserved a break there, and also Isaiah Morris is a guy with the strength, with the size to break through a line like that and get a first down. That about seals this one, despite FM still having a timeout.
They're two very different types of running backs. You've got Morris, who's a big dude trucking his way through guys, and then the speedy Coppin. And it's Coppin who is going to get the handoff this time, and he gets wrapped up. And he's saying, why didn't I get the same luck as Morris right before me?
Coppin on the carry for no
Morris,
gain.
I would almost classify him as a fullback. He's at 5'10", 205, just a freshman too.
FM deciding not to spend their last time out. Let these minutes wind down. Looks like Sindoni. It doesn't look like he's going to kneel it, but the way he's talking to his coaches on the sideline, Liverpool might try to take a chance in the end zone.
Yeah, maybe even just run a play now that they're under 40.
So Liverpool looking to maybe throw. Nope, they're going to kneel it. And a pretty smart decision by Sindoni. Not much left to do. So the clock will wind down. And it looks like FM is going to use their last timeout, potentially, and it is. They are going to use their last timeout. So 25 seconds left to go, and a third down coming up. It looks like Sindoni's just going to kneel this one again and let the clock totally expire. Liverpool advanced to 4-3 on the year. This makes them 2-3 in their region. Class 2A. As for Fayetteville, Manlius, the Hornets will fall to 0-7, 0-5 in their region. And Liverpool offense back out there. Sindoni looking to just kneel it.
And this is the last game of the regular season for both squads before they head to the playoffs.
Tough sledding for this FM team, unable to win a game in the regular season. Liverpool coming out just above 500, and that's it. The clock is winding down. The final knee has been taken. Sindoni seals the deal, but more like Christian Coppin sealing the deal. How about that?
Yeah, this came down to a battle of the elements. Of course, FM had that hardened run game that they've been working on all season, but it just wasn't enough for Liverpool's adaptation. They're not used to playing the run game throughout the entirety of the game. With this rain, they had to, and Christian Coppin stole the show with two starters and then another backup running back out for Liverpool going into this game with the rain. It doesn't look good on paper, but Christian Coppin saved this game for them.
Certainly did, and both teams will shake hands. And once again, the Liverpool Warriors in their regular season at 4-3. They were 2-3 in region. As for the Fayetteville Manlius Hornets, unfortunately, not the same result as last year, 9-2 record. They are 0-7 with an 0-5 region record. Once again, the final score tonight, 34-22. Liverpool takes this one. And for Gabe Perrin, I'm Vic Manlius saying so long and good night from Fayetteville Manlius.
Nice guy, Joe. I thought it was